exterior, D&D studio, day, cold open. Kelton stands outside in the parking lot.
Or is
He's
he?
about to do the He's about to do the recap.
It's like the invention of lying. I'm just like carrying a couple of pizza boxes. Anyway.
And they have all your notes in them.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So last session we pretty much we had we were pretty much just like chilling out in the fortress. Some courier dude comes down, drops off a letter. Ollie brands it at Filip, who then in turn brands it at Yusheil. Yusheil opens it up, has a look at it. It is very coded, but thankfully he's a smart boy and manages to decode it without too much difficulty, giving us some informations. Apparently, we have been invited to a party at a rather prestigious event and need some
A club.
accompanying clothes. Yeah, there we go. Apparently the people that invited us is the Red Baron Society, who are known to be quite uptight, if a little secretive. And we're going to be meeting at the Crimson Oak, a very prestigious club. So yeah, we set off over to I almost said Quildrift, Jesus. Mistlight to get some clothes tailored, and on doing so we got some masks as well. Everyone's looking super spiffy. And good old Benny wasted a day or so making on a couple failed attempts at making a mask, but
Fuck yeah.
other than that, yeah,
was
we
worth
got
it.
got back to town. It was a very peaceful episode. I believe that was mostly a day.
Yeah, that was a dang good recap. And that forge after Benedikt used it was in a bit of a state. But oh well. I meant to ask during the course of last session, but Keegan and Kelton, could one of you please change your player color just because they are very similar right now?
Indeed they are.
Yeah, I'll change mine.
Okay.
Let's go purple. Why not?
Oh god, I'm yellow.
Wait, that's Ryan's purple.
Okay, I'll go that.
No, that's fine. You stay there. I'm gonna change to
Green.
something else.
Just go green.
No, yeah, I'll go green.
I'll change to a very dark grey, and then I'm like, no.
Everyone just changes to various shades of blue. There we go.
No, that's right. Like even orange and yellow is distinct enough.
Yeah, we got RGB
yeah.
down in the bottom right corner there.
It's not like a huge deal, but it's, like if I see somebody doing a
Opinion.
ruler, I like to maybe plan ahead for what they're trying to do. I don't know, but yeah, yeah. So where we left off, you guys were headed back to Hiraith, and you were headed through the normally rather peaceful region of Kanama. And when you follow the main road, there aren't many threats to be found, but you did find some threats actually. You ran into some panther-like creatures, complete with tentacles.
That's right, fucking those things.
Place of feast.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it. I was gonna say I
Place of
think I know what
feast.
they are, but I can't remember the name.
Now here's a quick question: Would we have been ready for battle on the road, or would we not have our armor on and shit like that?
I mean, imagine traveling would have our armor on. Just in
Yeah.
case.
Okay, cool.
You take your armor off to sleep, but other than that, I wouldn't think you'd have a lot of reason.
Cool.
Yeah. So we'll take this opportunity to roll initiative, please.
I can do that.
Sure.
Shazam.
All right.
There it is.
Aim for my 5. Nope. Keegan's 5. Where's my 5? Is it a 5? I don't know. Let's see. Nope, it's a 21.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Oh damn.
Heck. Pull up these guys' stats again, because for goodness sake. Should have had that open from the get-go. Okay, so with a whopping 21.16, Yusheil, you're up first.
Oh yeah. This dude right here. I approach,
Getting some smacks.
Mhm.
and I'm gonna give
You-
him some smack.
You meet it mid-charge. It is sprinting forth on all fours.
Whack. Whack.
No,
Oh,
no,
they aren't good. Okay, I
Okay.
also need to change that.
13 meets it, beats it, but the 11 doesn't hit, unfortunately.
That's fine. It does 11 thunder damage. It does need to make a con save, I think. Wait, is it? I have to recheck that. One sec. Guardian. Put that in chat. Okay, no. On a hit, creature has disadvantage on attack rolls against others other than me. So no longer.
Okay.
saving
Ooh,
throw.
Yeah, no longer con save. We have reverted to the official content. Okay, but yeah, that is still 11 thunder damage.
Certainly is. And
Sweet.
dude is locked in. Oh, yeah, that's me.
Yeah,
That's
I'll put a little I'll put a little marker on it to show that it's focused on you. Um we'll we'll go with that one. It's a little eye icon. Once you hit it, you notice it sort of rears back on its haunches and it begins to adopt the sort of blurry visage, almost like it's in multiple places at once.
Oh. I need its flesh.
All right, Oliver's turn.
All right. He's gonna grin to himself, and then as he's gonna like kind of shove Philip out of the way, and then skedaddle up this way while drawing out his sword. He's gonna go ahead for some slaps against this dude, drawing out his big old sword.
Mhm.
Womp womp. Why are those at advantage? I don't know.
I'm
23
not
and
entirely
9.
sure. We can treat it as a 23 and a 27.
All right, sure. Okay, so
I'm happy with that.
sure. So should we just like
Yeah.
take the damage from the top one for the 27, and the bottom one for the others?
Yeah, if you like. I actually will re-roll it. It's just a bit easier.
Sure.
So yeah, damage
er,
for the first.
I'll just do this. Why not? What? I swear to God. Here we go. 8.
Yep, 8 for the first one, and for the second, just remember that crits in this game are the max damage plus
right.
another weapon roll.
Okay, so it is 10.
I mean, that was max damage plus another weapon roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually was. Hot damn.
It was also
yeah.
max damage.
Jesus, yeah.
Exploding dice?
More or less.
Do we do exploding in this? Hell yeah.
Yeah, it does include exploding dice.
It's been a hot minute. Plus another 2.
I'd be 1 because technically that first one, that 16, is max damage plus
Aha,
all your
yep,
mods.
here we go. So that's
but
plus
you
7.
rolled a 10.
So that's plus 7, and then on top of that, I get to do good old some of this boy as well. As I bring my sword down in a wide arc, it's just so it's kind of like burst of almost like a reddish lightning that strikes out at this thing. I get to do those. Why did that not roll damage? Hey, there we go. 2 and 5.
Oh.
Very neat. Yeah, so 5 extra damage on top of that. So what was the final damage, sorry? It was
Okay.
8 for the first one.
Yep, 8, then plus 26, and
Yep.
then plus 5 and 2. Would I get another d6? No, that d6 would be max, so plus 11 on top of that.
Excellent.
Jesus.
Quick question.
Yo.
Did you... Oh, was it exploding dice, Chris? Because you didn't roll exploding dice, Kelton.
Oh, I used GM roll.
Yeah,
instead
yeah,
of
he
in
did
the
send
dice
me
roll.
Oh.
his rolls.
Okay, so
What-
No,
God,
it's
why is it
okay.
full screen?
That wasn't your mistake. You just weren't privy to the information. Yeah, wow.
Plus 2 plus
That's some damage.
That's 54 damage if my calculation's correct.
That's all right. I subtracted it as we went, so I think
Hey,
we're all good.
excellent. Sweet.
Yeah. So you stalk forward, with the countenance of a predator, and yeah, you do deal with this thing's tentacles a bit to get close enough to it, but once you reach its body proper, yeah, you begin to swipe at it with ferocity. And yeah, as your right takes hold, you can tell that this creature is on the back foot. And much like the other one, it begins to sort of shimmer and flicker and project illusions, it seems.
Excellent.
It's being very fucking odd.
I don't like it.
Yeah. It is their turns now. So against Yusheil, actually, I will do Oliver's one first because top to bottom. Against Oliver, that is a 12 and a 9 to hit.
I'll make a sentinel attack against it as well.
Nah,
Very
neither
nice.
does it. That's how I use my
Okay.
sword to like block them off.
Yeah, you fend them off. It does close around your sword at one point, but you sort of knock it away.
Did you roll my damage?
Apparently.
Wow.
I didn't think that would work.
That's amazing.
It's because I'm using Beyond 20.
Okay.
So yeah. Does a 15 hit?
Yes, it does.
Fuck it. I doubt we'll have another combat. I'll also use Bond of Fatal Touch and do another 21 damage.
Oh, very good.
The hell?
So is that a 31?
No, I rolled a 1 on my damage, so that would only be that would be 25. I need to get rid of that first attack thing. Because it's a longsword, it rolls the two-handed and the one-handed.
Yes.
So I need to get rid of the old one.
Yeah, for the first time in some time, you send this death energy down the length of the tentacle, and you see it begin to just rot away at the flesh of the creature, and just it's not looking all that great as a result. Okay, as for Yusheil's one, wow, okay, that's quite different. That's a 25 and a dirty 20.
Jesus.
25 hits. Actually, no, it doesn't. I cast shield.
Okay.
It's about to hit, and I
Understandable.
just throw, like, a little magic shield just pops out, and I parry it away.
Yeah, like, jeez.
Ah,
Oh boy,
you
oh
tried.
jeez.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, you activate your shield, and this more tentacle that's about to bite down on you, it just bounces off harmlessly. Ben's turn.
Sentinel, goddamn.
Yeah, Sentinel's good. I will step one more over here. And I'm just gonna try and kill it, I think. I'm gonna take another swing.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
You are swinging with disadvantage against this creature.
Okay. I'll roll again.
Yeah.
13.
13 meets it, beats it.
Hell yeah. Oh, and I also added D8 to that. Oh, I should have added a D8 before. Oh well. Oh no, I shouldn't have. No, it's only on my turn. Never mind. I think it's only on my turn.
Right.
I'm new to the whole Divine Strike thing.
Yeah.
I'll add a D8, so that would be 7 damage. No, it's not. It is 10. 10 damage.
10. Yeah, so you begin to watch this creature carefully, trying to place down like where best it could be, and you end up reverting to sort of quite a wide strike that that does eliminate a lot of the places where it could be, and yeah, you do find perches on its hide and dig in quite deep, letting out a torrent of blood onto the grass beneath.
Hell
And finally,
Nice,
Philip's turn.
I skip back 5 feet over here. I'm gonna launch 2 sharks at the one by Yusheil. One,
Give
two.
it a go.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, that is 28 for the first one. This is at disadvantage.
Is it?
Yeah,
But the one that is
because
Oh,
it's
my
projecting
place
its
of base,
illusions.
of course.
Yes.
So 28 and 13.
Yep, well, both of those hit.
Excellent. That. Goodness me. 25, and so that's plus 12 is 37.
a whole 37 shark damage.
Yeah, 37 shark damage indeed.
Did a good fucking chomp down there. But now it seems really angry at me.
That's fine.
General.
I'll
Don't do
protect.
that.
Yeah, it's sort of dividing its attention between you evenly. Yeah, so your sharks careen forward and smash into it, almost knocking it off its feet, but it sort of disperses. And yeah, it is still on its feet, but obviously battered by the impact.
Outskilled.
Yusheil's turn.
I'll do the old reliable of a double punch. So wait, this was disadvantage, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll do the second one. 20.
Mhm.
And this one I'll actually roll it.
6 thunder.
Thunder.
Oh, okay. 6 thunder. And a 25 for 11
Not-
thunder.
Not bad at all, mate.
Boom,
Cool.
boom.
Yeah, a couple of very practiced strikes. As yeah, you once again sort of narrow down where it could and couldn't be, and yeah, some very rehearsed strikes with thunderous blasts into its side.
It's starting to ring, and like everyone else is seeming blurry to it now as well, except for me.
Uh, okay, Oliver's turn.
That's a vibrating distance beast if I
Yeah.
have seen one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and do some good old warps. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and amplify that too.
Oh, very good.
Oh, okay.
What's wrong?
Is this a multi-class? Or
No, not at all. That's gonna need to give me it doesn't say what kind of save it is.
I have been bamboozled. I was expecting normal Pew Pew Boy, but we got bloody Pew Pew Boy.
I believe it's a wisdom save.
What's it saving against, sorry?
The blood curse of the marked.
I don't think it does save.
Doesn't.
No, there is no
No, it
save.
doesn't. I am a dum. Yeah. Okay. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, it simply creates a mark.
Excellent. That boy's just miarch. I'm gonna go ahead and give it some slaps. So the first attack has advantage, the other one's the first one's normal, the second one's disadvantage, eh? The first attack is
Yes, that's
disadvantage.
correct.
Right. So I'll do that one advantage and this one disadvantage.
Oh, well, the first one is normal.
Oh
The second
shit,
one
yeah.
is disadvantage, yeah.
So yeah, that'd be 2 11s.
Yeah, and unfortunately, neither of those hit. Despite the fact that they are obviously grilled. No, despite the fact that you have cast this mark on the creature, um, just the sheer fact that your eyes are also tracking it, it's like your body is having a hard time keeping up with its movements, and it seems to be toying with you even in its death. Its death movements.
Alright, the mark ends at the end of my turn, which that will be.
Cool.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go to there to give some potential flanking bonus.
Alrighty. Sure. This creature is going to. It knows when it's beat. It's going to disengage, and
I'm
it's
going to
going
make an
to.
attack against it anyway.
Why? That's
Because
mean.
I have Sentinel.
No, you can do that.
Uh, that's a 24 as a disadvantage.
It is at disadvantage.
Oh no,
Oh,
he gets
damn it.
away. Wait, I have flanking +2.
Just one under, fuck.
Yeah, not quite enough, unfortunately.
Oh well.
It does go 5, 10.
Got out of his range too.
Yeah, but he disengaged.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, he literally disengaged.
Okay, that's fine.
Excellent. That wasn't meant to be a card.
This one's going to gallop around here.
Mhm.
And it's going to do a tentacle attack against one against Yusheil, one against Filip.
The Phil one has disadvantage.
Yes, it would. It's weird having two party members that both draw aggro. Okay,
both-
Yusheil, it's an 11.
Ah.
Against Filip, it's a 16.
That hits.
Alrighty.
I tried
Yeah.
my best.
So Filip, you take 5 bludgeoning and 1 piercing damage.
Right.
As this tentacle, it does sort of snake like under your jacket almost, and it bites down into the soft flesh.
Ow. Oof.
But that's its turn though. Benedikt.
That fool.
I'm going to just like nonchalantly like point my hand over to this one and fire a pretty high level guiding bolt at it.
Hey.
Oh,
And I
brave.
miss
Oh no.
miserably. It's at disadvantage too, isn't it?
It sure is.
So I might have hit if it
Or a
wasn't
natural one,
disadvantage.
your spell misfires.
And then, huh?
On a natural one, your spell misfires.
It does, but it wasn't.
It guides
natural.
towards your face.
Oh, no, that's right. I need to roll wild checks, don't I?
Yes. Yes, you do.
Oh, a 10. Seeing that one's getting away, I'm gonna move up into this one's face.
Up in his grill.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's
that
me.
seems responsible. Thank you.
I have a shield. These guys don't.
I have a shield.
Philip's turn.
No, you are
Right,
you are Yusheil. You don't have one.
I hold my hand out as if to do another eldritch shock, but instead I do a shocking grasp as an eel slithers out of my coat jacket. I mean, sleeve.
Oh,
18.
18. It does hit.
Epic. Have a zap. Oh my
Oh.
goodness. 20.
That- That's quite the fucking zap.
Wait, did
Damn,
that
son.
applies to... Yeah, it would. Oh my god, okay. And while it is zapped, I will cartwheel. That's a lie. I'm gonna fucking walk 5-10 feet over here.
Okay. Yeah, so the eel it leaps out from your sleeve, sort of like drawn to the essence of the creature. You see it latch on, and then to your surprise, it kind of burrows into the creature, and it falls spasming onto the ground until
Oh my god. That wasn't
Until
part of the plan.
it goes lifeless.
Damn.
Yo, it preserves its body too.
It
Yeah.
preserves its organs perfectly.
Yes.
Sawdust and shit. And
I
taxidermy.
can take its shit.
Displace a beast coat. Displace a
last
beast
one.
coat.
Displacer cloaks for everyone.
I wanna kill this one.
My god, we're actually gonna get them
But
this
it's
time.
fleeing.
That's fine. And I can hit it. I'll just do a level 2 magic missile against it.
Okay, fine. Yusheil's turn.
That was only okay. Yeah, it's a level 2 magic missile. So
Isn't it just one dice and all of them do that damage?
It is.
it is. In which case 5. We'll play it this way. I like this. That's a precedent. In which case, that's 5 times 4, so 20 points of force damage as they all bump into it.
Yeah, you let out a volley, and they arc and weave through the trees, and there is like the mountain lion growl,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
that high pitched, almost like a woman's scream. There's a sound
Yeah.
of that, and then a heavy body that hitting the forest floor.
Excellent.
Boom, headshot. Now,
You don't know that.
they all hit, unless it had shield.
I turned to you, shield, and I'm like, why did you do that?
These things are magical by nature, right?
Ollie
So-
kind of like Ollie walks past Philip and like wipes off a smear of blood like dripping from his nose. Says, "It's just in the fun of it, ain't it?"
No, this is even better than fun. Okay, these things have innate magical powers that I can harness to make magic shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll give us a show then.
I'd say
Well, not
none
right
of,
now.
I'd say none of you would immediately recognize these creatures on sight, but you could do a roll to see.
Oh.
Probably a nature roll would be best.
I love those.
Alright, I'll have a cheeky nature roll.
Two
Oh, would you look at that? That was 2 disadvantage
natural
things.
ones.
Damn.
Yeah,
I don't-
there was never a hope in hell of Yusheil knowing about these things.
I know they're
Treat what's
magical though, but I don't know what they are.
Yeah, you know for a fact that they were magical simply because, like,
They started
Well,
shaking.
yeah, when you're out hunting bears, you don't see them start vibrating.
There was that one time though.
I don't check to see if their presence here is like unusual. Like, are we just really unlucky, or is there trickery afoot?
Yeah, give me an Arcana roll.
And
Okay.
I assist with that.
Ooh.
Okay, you'd be able to
Oh,
deduce
brains
that.
together. Oh.
You'd be able to deduce that they're Fae. And Fae more often than not, their presence here is it's usually benign. It's perhaps like some just clash of the dimensions. Sometimes they just like find an opening that they shouldn't and just kind of come through.
It's weird they're here, but there's no alarm, basically, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, that shouldn't happen, but it's not like, yeah, nothing you should be worried about.
Not like we saw a devil or a demon or whatever.
Yeah,
Behind us was just a fucking big boy walking along.
Strange.
Alright,
just a pit feed.
these things are magical. We need to get them back to base.
I ain't hauling
Oh,
this
the-
big thing back.
It'd be
Why
wasteful
not?
to.
Get
Did
your
you not
samples
see
and
that?
move on.
Did you not see that? We gotta take it. We gotta
How long
take
have
it.
we been traveling
Come on.
though? A few hours. It's gonna take us a while to get that back though.
Time is
All
of the
for
essence.
All for science.
How long do we have till the party?
You have about 4 days.
Would it be reasonable to be able to get these back to base camp and then continue our way without screwing ourselves over?
Might make things
Not
a bit tight.
feasible.
Also, these things are gonna rot if you just leave them sitting there. You'd have to treat
Yeah.
them, which would take a day.
Quick question. Could I do like an Arcana check to try and figure out what part of them would be the most magical, so I could take a sample of that or whatever?
Yeah, you can do that.
I'm proficient in this. Hey, a 25.
Yeah. In cases like these, usually nothing better than a head. If the head isn't available for whatever reason, though, or you need something a bit more portable, hearts tend to do fine
Okay.
because that's sort of the lifeblood of any creature.
Alright. In which case, I guess I'll take a couple heads and we'll put them in the bag of holding.
Okay.
That way they
Can I-
will not rot.
Can I lop off like the ends of one of their tentacles?
Yeah, you can do that.
Ooh, do you want to put that in there as well? Maybe make something out of that?
Yeah, may as well. I was just taking a trophy.
Ah, well. Okay, that's fine.
But if you want to do something with it, that's fine.
I have no fucking clue. Inspiration sometimes just comes to me.
Yeah, chuck it in your bag then, eh?
Alright. I open up the bag of holding.
Okay.
No oxygen in there, therefore they'll stay nice and fresh.
No.
Yeah, more or less.
More or less, so it'll be fine.
Yeah, it does have like contaminants on it from the ground, but oh well, you know.
It's not a bag of holding.
Yeah. The heads weigh probably about 5 pounds each.
Okay. But now they're in a bag of holding.
Yeah.
So,
Still minus 5 pounds to the bag of holding. 10
That's
pounds,
fair.
I guess.
that's actually fair.
Bags of holding can hold 500, eh?
Mm-hmm.
That's a full 1% of its weight. Not
That's fair.
insignificant.
Just rotting away in with all the coins.
I'll be fine for now. But I'll tip it out once we get back to base and do something
Imagine
about
someone's just going for a swim in the astral
I know.
sea, and a couple of displaced beast heads appear beside them.
But they're cats, so they'll be like desperately trying to swim.
Jesus.
They won't be trying to do anything. They're fucking dead.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get a mosey on then, eh?
Right, so
it. Yeah.
And
Yes.
away we go.
You continue your trek on through the Kanamon paths. I was gonna say the wilds, but they're not really the wilds. This is a well-traveled path.
I'm gonna go toilet real quick. I drank too much water too quickly.
Mm-hmm.
foolish.
Well, while he's going to, I might grab me another drink of Sprite.
Okay.
I won't be long.
Corporate shill Jarod. Jesus.
What Jared doesn't realize is that I was actually going to continue without Kelton until something significant happened. But now that Jared's gone, I kind of can't do that.
I'm going to pour myself a generic brand of cola that no one needs to know the actual brand of.
Cola.
Cola. Not name branded cola at all.
Cola is refreshing no matter what brand makes it.
We all know Pepsi is
It
the
could-
best.
It could be Pepsi, their famous slogan. We're not quite as good as Coke, but we are cheaper.
I personally slightly prefer Pepsi. Just slightly.
A man of culture and refinement.
I'm not a big fan of either of them. But yeah,
If
Again,
you drink
refined.
any soft drink like consecutively long enough, it starts to not taste like what you think it tastes like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
As you
absolutely.
and I feel like Coke takes longer for that to happen than Pepsi. Like
Ahoy hoy.
if I drink
Oh, yeah.
Pepsi for like a couple of days in a row, it's like very quickly just stops tasting like what I expect.
What did I miss out on?
Ramblings of Ryan.
Ah,
Yeah.
classic.
That's why I've got Sprite at the moment.
Ah, yes.
Because it's so amazing when you don't have Coke for such a long time, like a week or whatever, and then you get back to it and you taste it. It's like, oh man,
Coke just
This
tastes like
tastes so
shit
good.
after a while.
yeah.
Oops, not high
But you
rate.
stop having it for a little bit, and then you get back to it and you drink it. It's like, oh man, this shit's good.
I am the exact opposite. If I drink it a whole bunch, I'm like, man, this is tasty. But then I go off it for a bit, and I go back, I'm like, what the fuck? I drank this?
So you have the cigarette approach to well, we have the not cigarette approach.
Jesus.
Can we get rid of the turn order?
So what's the opposite of a cigarette?
I don't know.
Bowl of booze.
True.
Yes, you're about halfway, I think.
Yo.
Yo.
Yo. Okay, you guys you set up camp for the night.
Yeah.
Close to the road,
Indeed.
but not on it. That would be inconsiderate.
And if there's one thing we're not, it's inconsiderate.
Hmm. So, Phil,
Yes.
you still having your existential crisis?
I mean, it simmered down a little bit. It's kind of the edge is worn off, but it's still kind of there. It's still correct, in my opinion. What do you think? Do you think you weren't dragged into this?
Was it sorry?
What do you think? Do you think that you weren't dragged into this?
Uh,
What do you mean,
Sometimes shit happens.
It does.
Currently, not really worth thinking about sometimes. Yeah, we're born with, something special. So fucking what?
So
No?
what? I had like 40 years of my life planned out in front of me, and now it's all thrown in the trash.
That's what happens when you're playing the life out.
Yeah. You
Everything
can't
finds a
plan
way to
everything.
derail that. Trust me, man. If I've learned anything, don't plan.
That's a horrible idea.
To an extent, he's right, but
No.
planning for the short term is actually pretty good. Plans are very
Play by ear,
important,
mate.
but being too rigid is very bad because that way, if something happens that's out of your plan, you don't have anything to do. So it's a bit of a balancing act between being flexible and having a plan.
I used to be able to afford to be rigid. I would work like half the year and then mess around the other half, or maybe get some work if need be. Usually, I don't know, whaling or fishing or something. And that would
How's
be
that?
me.
How has that changed?
Did I
You worked half the year, and now we had a half a year break. Now you're gonna work for half the year and have
This
another
is-
half year break.
This isn't a
It's
break.
just a different job.
And at least this way you get to see more of the land, eh?
Yeah,
Rather
you
than
get
stuck
to
out
I don't
as
explore.
care about the land. The sea
get-
is where my soul resides.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he made that very clear.
Yeah, that's fair. He did make that very clear.
I did.
Oh, then again, fuck,
We ain't been here for the
What's your
last
name
Wait,
again?
Philip? Wait, Philip likes the sea? You
Uh,
didn't put that in your backstory.
I was very subtle about it. I implied it like in the third line, but like I can see how one could miss it.
Yeah.
Kelton, what is your character's name again?
Ollie.
Ollie, that's it. Oh, I guess you weren't told that Philip is actually a mighty and deficient in the ocean, Ollie. He doesn't like the land.
I
Hate
figured
the
he was
land.
intuition, but didn't know he was some sort of a landophobe.
I'm the landophobe.
I think we're called land lovers, right?
That is
Is that
true. That's land. That is the terminology.
So are you a sea lover?
No, I'm a seafarer. I don't hate the land, but my knees get wobbly on it sometimes.
Surely it's the other way around. Being on a boat
No.
all day can't be good for your knees.
No, on the boat I'm stable as a rock.
That'd be a trick.
And that's what happens when you spend. That's what happens when you spend lots of time out there. You get used to
So-
it.
So, are you gonna go fishing? You know,
I-
put the present to waste.
Maybe I'm still not over that whole encounter.
Ah, you're still not over it. You can't go fishing again.
He had a hat, Yusheil.
He had a hat.
He had a little hat, like I don't know.
Funniest shit I've ever seen.
God. Maybe I can get back into it, but I just don't know for a little while.
Oh man. That was really funny though. You gotta admit. He had a fucking hat.
You know, it was amusing, I suppose, but
But what
I was
was
kind of
better was
lost.
your reaction was better than the fucking hat, I must say.
That wasn't funny. That was my life. That was like everything. That was genuine.
That
Not
was
a
genuine.
not a clown.
What's
I'm
Ben doing
sorry.
during this?
He's like looking on, like smiling at the philosophical debate. Like, I remember my first existential crisis.
You
Oh,
don't say much, do you, Benny?
Huh?
You don't say much, do you, Benny?
Nope.
Why's that?
Mm.
Yeah, that's fair enough, I suppose.
oh man. I
Oh.
did not expect you to react that way, by the way, dude. Like, holy shit.
Wait, that what way?
Oh, existential crisis.
Oh, and how else? I don't. I just kind of it just flowed. It snowballed from the hat's wearing fish.
Just a fucking silly hat.
You've never like pondered your own existence before?
Yeah, but not over a hat.
Life is made of the small things,
Ugh.
like a small hat
Fish.
or a fish
Or a fish.
or a fish.
But do you not want to see the fish again? Speak to it again.
I mean, I would like to on its terms, but I mean, how would you feel if, someone dingle dangled some gizmo in front of you, and then you were like, "Ooh, a gizmo," and then you grabbed it, and then you were pulled to a different dimension entirely while you were
Something
trying to
tells
do
me he'd
something?
love that, actually.
What?
Something tells me he'd love that, actually.
That does sound pretty fun. Because the only ones that would have a gizmo of interest of me would probably be the angels, and that'd be pretty fucking dope. Imagine all the cool magic shit they have that I could take.
Okay, but the fish
Make.
does not keep the bait.
Yeah, but if they'd asked for the bait, you would have said yes.
I suppose.
Yeah, see?
But what if you're like in the middle of something? Like, what if you're like reading a book or making a different gizmo, and then that happened?
Well, then there's more gizmos.
Gah! How do you like this?
How are you like this?
I don't know. This is how I am. I didn't make sense to
Exactly.
me.
You answered your own question there.
Ah. You're a strange creature, Yusheil.
I am, aren't I?
I'm glad to agree.
I'm pretty brilliant.
Yeah, I won't
Yeah.
deny that. But you're
You know-
strange.
Not everyone can make a bloody fishing rod that allows you to fish into the plane of water.
I mean, as far as I know, you're the only person alive who can do that.
Yeah, see?
Quite prestigious.
Yeah.
I didn't deny your brilliance. I just said you're very strange.
Hmm.
All you guys are strange, except for Ben. Ben's actually really like pretty normal.
He just
You hear that?
laughs.
You're
Little-
normal.
Little death focused, but he seems well adjusted. He didn't seek out the greatest danger to face the planes that I'm aware of. Points at gestures towards Oliver.
I mean, he
Or-
did speak to a god.
Well, yeah, everyone speaks to gods. It's
No,
it's strange when they
got a
speak back.
person. He got a personal audience with a god, and he doesn't shut up about it.
He hasn't stopped shutting up for like a while now.
Unless he's not talking, in which case, it's normal. But if he starts talking, he's gonna mention that fucking god. Granted, I would too. So don't blame him.
Mm.
It turns out that ever since Benedikt's meeting with Kalimvor, like everything that Ben has said is from his perspective, so it makes perfect sense. But if you view it from the other party member's perspective, it's just him going Kalimvor, 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 Kalimvor.
Jesus.
I'm just,
Wait, isn't that what you guys hear?
I'm like a BTS stan, but for Kalimvor.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
Like, oh my god, which one do you think is cuter? And it's literally just Kalimvor.
Is it my favorite Kalimvor is the one when he's turned into a werepanther. That's my favorite Kalimvor. I love that one.
So,
So,
you're ready to go to this masquerade?
Pretty
no,
as I'll
not
ever
the
be.
slightest. Oh. What did you say, Oliver?
What?
Pretty as I'll ever be.
What do you mean not in the slightest?
What?
It's
Never.
a party. Yeah, I thought you used to spend half your year partying and the other half fishing.
I
You
never
just
said I
saying.
partied.
Yeah,
That's
I
fair,
don't.
you never actually said that. I just assumed that, given
I-
that most
also,
sailors tend to get drunk.
Yusheil, this is not gonna be a party in the way that you think it's gonna be a party.
No?
No, this is a rich person party, which is basically like sitting around having dinner with extra steps. They're not fun.
Hey, free food as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah,
Wait.
you're right. Actually, that I didn't think of that. I was thinking of all the parties we had back in a minute. Empiricae. Oh, they were lit. They were crazy. Like so much alcohol.
You're into parties?
Basically, yeah.
Oh,
Occasionally.
interesting. And wait, Ben, how do you know what rich people parties are like?
You know, I've been around.
Around where?
Rich people
My
parties.
my family, you know, had a pretty high standing. You know, when
That
they were
is
still
fair.
operating.
That was fair.
I was dragged to a few of them. I didn't like it.
Well, that
They-
makes
they-
sense.
They are pretty famous blacksmiths. So I wouldn't. I guess I would be more like an honorary guest, right? Because the
I
rich don't
guess.
like hard workers.
Yeah.
I didn't really pay that much attention, if I'm being honest. I just
In
know that I
terms of-
went to a couple of them. I imagine the one that I went to would have been like not even that high status, but it was like the sort of the mid run of society trying to emulate the high society. So it was like really stuffy and boring.
Yeah, it might have been a party like hosted by somebody high up, but
Yeah.
not necessarily attended by the higher ups. Yeah, in terms of social hierarchy, the Køvars were never nobility
No.
in the traditional sense, but they were like they never really struggled, and their name carried a lot of respect. Which I mean, like honestly, like functionally noble,
I
functionally, but not just not officially.
gotta meet your family someday. By the way,
Mhm.
that'd be cool.
And then yeah, whenever we need to go back, it was a bit awkward last time when we were near Iron Hill.
Hmm.
But you know,
That'd
if
be
anything
cool.
draws us down there.
Oh. Well, I'll follow your lead in the party type situations.
Oh
and
no, I'm
see
a
what's
terrible.
happening.
No, don't follow me.
Okay.
I will be trying to stay as invisible as possible.
I can cast invisible on you.
I really hope I
Invisibility.
don't I hope the whole klepto thing doesn't come up. That'll be awkward.
That'd be funny.
I'll smack you on the hand or something each time.
That could work.
But no. The only parties I've ever been to are at like taverns and such, and those are the kind where like if there weren't at least 2 fights, it was kind of a snoozer, you know? I wasn't in the fights, but I was there. Reading or something.
The one fight I've been in, I killed a man.
It's true.
That is actually true. The first fight that you were in, was that the first fight you were in? Like the
I
first,
don't
you
think
know,
it was.
so the first fight that you concluded, was that the first fight you concluded?
I'm thinking. Yeah, I would say so. I've been beaten up once or twice,
Mm.
but I never won. If you can really call that winning, and I suppose
I think brutally killing both of them did mean you won.
I don't know. It kind of goes against the spirit of a bar fight.
I'm pretty sure, didn't they draw weapons?
They drew weapons.
Oh, they did. That's right. They did.
That's
Okay.
At
That's
that point, it
against
wasn't a
the
bar
bar.
fight anymore.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
All right. So I did win. All right.
It ain't a bar fight. That's a Tuesday.
What do you mean? You don't fight often? Oh, that shit would surprise me.
Used to, not nearly as much these days.
What changed?
Old shark fight
Look at me, I
Tuesday.
Look at me, I ain't exactly a spring chicken no more.
I saw you fight at this place, or beast. You can't stick me like that.
Yeah, but you can't pull that out in a bar, can you?
That's fair.
I
That's
suppose
very fair.
not. So you're kind of in an all or nothing sort of situation.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
No holes barred, you know?
That did give me an
interesting.
idea, though. If,
We'll see where that goes.
What's your idea there, Benny?
well, I mean, like, just the idea, you said you couldn't pull that out in a bar fight, but, like, imagine a bunch of people, like, going around collecting random creatures and then making them battle each other.
It seems like a DLC.
What a thought.
Sounds a bit inhumane.
I'm
I'd
adding
be
a new
game for it.
mechanic called pet battles.
Yo. Yo. Dimensional pocket monsters.
You've heard of Pokemon, but have you heard of dimensional pocket monsters?
Yusheilmon.
Yusheilmon.
Yusheil, the first creator of the Pokeball.
You just lure various Yusheil out of wormholes using gizmos as bait. The better the gizmo, the higher quality Yusheil you
The
get.
legendary Pokemon, the fish with a hat.
It's the Master Yusheil.
Oh my god.
All of us are gym leaders. I don't know the terminology. I'm assuming that's correct.
That is
a
correct.
term.
The first thing that came to mind was fucking this. I don't know why.
I use like all ghost type Pokemons.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a
sorry,
tiny
Yusheil
little
mons.
fucking thumbnail.
That's just a dead Yusheil.
Yeah, it's just dead Yusheils.
Oh my god.
You just throw your friends' corpses into the arena and
Jesus.
And let them rot because I don't revive. Yeah, take that. It smells bad, doesn't it? That's gonna keep smelling bad unless I win.
Jesus.
anyway, back on topic.
Yes. Well, it sounds like none of us will be exactly quite in our element, which I at least had that in common, I suppose.
Mm.
Although, now that I think about it, they sought us out, which means we have some kind of quality that makes them want us here. Maybe
Yes.
they're all strange like us.
Maybe looking for our good looks, huh?
Maybe.
Maybe
you
it's a
saying we ain't
trap.
pretty?
I
Yeah,
don't want to say a trap.
Mm.
I'm saying, I mean, we met Oliver by more or less, well, it wasn't chance, he came to us. I'm saying, there's more people like us out there for sure. Maybe some of them are over there. which
Hmm.
I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing at this point.
That's a good thing, obviously.
We have quite the capacity to do wrong.
Yeah. But we also have quite the capacity to do right.
Of course. And let's hope they fall into that zone rather than the other one.
Yeah.
So you'll find out in 4 days. So layer to 3 now, I suppose.
Alright, well, I think I might head off to bed now.
Good idea.
Night.
Don't delay sleep too much longer. Good night.
See you tomorrow, mate.
I'm asleep as hell.
And after a restful night under the stars, you wake up dead.
Oh, sick. Finally.
But how do you
New
wake up
character.
dead? Because you were alive when you went to sleep.
This is back in the shadow realm, like Thomas is like, I have bad news, everyone.
So you guys know how there are bears in the woods.
Yo.
Wait,
Yeah.
well, but did these bears
Bears.
vibrate though?
Displace the bears.
Oh no.
That's frightening.
He
It'd be
just
quite formidable.
he hand us an even like smaller lantern to deal with. This is your punishment. Stay alive. No, that's it. It's Filip accent. Stay alive. There we go.
Yeah. Hydromenos' voice is very monotonous.
Stay alive.
It's like he said this 1,000 times.
Yeah. But yeah, anywho, you pack up the camp, and everyone can have an inspiration because I think everyone chipped in a bit there.
Woo.
Yay.
Yeah.
A little bit of inspiration. I already had inspiration. Fuck. Oh well.
Use it or lose it, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Use it or lose it.
Quick, use it on a random nature check.
I should have used it on the one I failed, the nat 1.
Yeah.
No,
Should
nat
I-
ones. You
Yeah.
rolled that at disadvantage by accident. That
Yeah.
would have been 2 natural ones if you
Yeah.
used your inspiration.
Yeah. As fate would have it, you would have
Yeah.
rolled another one.
That is fair.
And while it is very unlikely, it is not impossible.
Mm.
I mean, rolling like 10,000 nat ones in a row isn't impossible either, but
Yeah.
I mean, rolling 2 natural
well,
ones next to each other isn't actually that unlikely. It's 1
nah.
in 400.
It's just, we never have it.
Yeah, true.
Looking like a RuneScape player.
And how long would it take you to roll 400 rolls over the course of like normal D&D play?
It depends. If you're, let's say you're a
Just
fighter, for
I'll be right back.
example. If you're a fighter, you'd probably do it a lot faster than if you were a druid.
Yeah. Then again, druids can get multi-attack with their wild class invite creature.
Stop
So,
ruining my example.
but say a rogue.
Yeah. Rogues make a lot of stealth rolls and shit, though.
Yeah,
That's fair.
especially with the
Either
right
checks.
multi-class, you can get shit.
I don't know,
tons
what's
of
a
that.
useless class?
Sorcerer.
Ranger.
Barbarian?
Hey now.
Actually, no, barbarians and rangers both get multi-attack. You need one that doesn't get multi-attack. So,
Really?
say
Wizard.
a bard,
Wizard.
a bard or a wizard that haven't
Wizard
got any
rolls
attack-
less than Bard. I feel like
Yeah.
a wizard would roll less than a Bard.
No, but the
Divination wizard.
Yeah. Or say you got an evocation wizard or an abjuration wizard, and most of your spells are on saving throws. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, like, once you get up in the levels, you like even your like the only spell that you cast usually that has an attack roll element is gonna be fucking cantrips.
Yeah.
And if you're casting cantrips and you're a level 10 wizard, something's wrong. You're in danger. You wasted all your
fucking idiot.
spells.
Or you're saving your spells for a bigger fight that you know's coming that never actually comes.
Oof.
Yeah.
Spend your level 1s then. Oh no, actually, at that point, your cantrips probably do more damage than your level 1s.
Probably, yeah. Actually, no, level 10, your cantrips still only do 2d whatever. But at level 11 is when they do 3d whatever.
That's when Filip gets bonkers.
No, don't stop talking. I'm doing stuff.
Okay.
I'm
How
guessing
about
that
that's the case. You
noise.
got a few...
Consider this,
Hmm?
just for a moment.
Okay, I'm considering. What am I considering?
I put it in the buffet.
Oh, okay.
How do you about it?
Yeah.
The pressure to, like, when someone tells you, no, don't stop talking, to then continue talking is extremely high.
Yeah. It's like, quick, don't think about a polar bear.
Oh, god damn it! No, I'm thinking about polar bears!
Exactly, and you can't stop it.
I didn't think about polar bears.
But you had to think of the
Also,
word.
These
Yeah.
consecutive Far Side comics.
Oh my god, he's winking!
Oh my god.
He's winking!
Who's
It's so
winking?
cute!
Oh, look at him go.
Oh, he's a wink.
Oh, look how adorable this image is. Yeah, that's just some casual polar bear cannibalism. Don't worry about
How
it.
fucking
Jesus.
skilled. Holy shit.
On little snack.
Probably the most magical thing about polar bears is that if you see one in the wild, it means that it's been tracking you for several days already.
That's
Really.
classic.
So you don't just randomly come across a polar bear. They know you're there. They know you've been hunting you.
Yeah. Like
It's
if you
so
see
the
one,
Antarctica.
if you see one, it means it no longer feels the need to hide because it knows you're fucked anyway.
Mm. Oh, dinner. I'm gonna grab dinner. I'll be back.
You do that.
It's
my
like the
guy.
thing where like if they're trying to stalk someone, they like put their paw over their nose to hide it or some shit.
Yeah, which is fucking clever.
That's
Wish I
wonderful.
was that smart.
It's like the equivalent of like holding a bush in front of you, but like it actually works.
Because the rest of you was bushes.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be like if the rest of you was the color green and your nose was bright red and you're trying to hide in the bushes.
With a leaf.
I guess you could just use a leaf, couldn't you?
What? I just came across one of the most cursed fucking gifs I've ever seen, and I love it.
How cursed are we talking?
I hate that so much.
Look at him.
I love how obscenely low the quality is.
Yeah, it's so bad.
It's just tiny. What does that mean?
I don't know. But both of the expressions are incredible. And the fact that why is there a guide to appreciating The Simpsons? It's gold.
He's like,
You
I'm
know what?
hanging
I
on
think I
every
will
word,
have a
but
cow, man.
And thus a cow was had.
I love cows.
Yeah, pretty wonderful.
Yeah. Any man who doesn't love a cow, well, I don't want to meet that man.
But
Except maybe to beat him.
statistics suggest he's out there somewhere.
Yeah, that's what scares me.
The odds of meeting a non-cow appreciator are less than 0 each time you meet a new person. I mean more than 0. More than 0. That's why I choose to talk to no one.
Just in case.
Just in case they're a cow hater.
Yusheil when he spots something potentially magic.
Yusheil would be Millhouse.
He totally would be.
He's Millhouse crossed with Bart's pranking tendencies.
Yeah.
Ain't that some shit?
Hey, nice. Sure. Who would Ben be?
Good question.
Jasper.
It'd be the Reverend. Reverend
Yeah,
Lovejoy.
100%.
Yeah.
A younger Oliver.
Hey now.
Oh god, does that mean I've got like some fucking like hanger on at the church? That
Right, I'm back.
it's always talking about Callum
Nice.
like more than I do.
Wait, no, you'd be Ned, yeah, because you're the hanger-on. You're the fucking Calibor guy. The Reverend Lovejoy only gives like the slightest shit about the church.
My lord, I'm meek, but I could serve to be meeker. Fucking hell. Flanders is a meme. Such a good meme, especially when Oakley Dokley came out.
Yeah,
Some good shit.
man. They lost a lot of popularity really quick.
I
It's
mean,
just
like,
the ride.
it's a good meme, but I mean, like, their songs are literally just them yelling the quotes from The Simpsons over and over again.
Yeah, that is more or less it. And
No, it's
Mike
literally
Motion
it.
says that
Like,
right
their first song, White Wine Spritzer, came from like an obscure episode where Ned just says, "Oh hell, give me a white wine spritzer."
Well, actually, that wasn't their first song.
Well, I know it wasn't their first song. I did say first popular song, didn't I?
No, you said
I
first
believe
song.
so. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I meant first popular song.
Get
Yeah.
gaslit, idiot. I kid.
To gaslit implies it didn't happen.
You're right.
Ugh. I hate
What the
that.
goddamn? Is
I
that?
don't like that
Oh,
one bit.
I wonder how old that GIF is.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Philip and Oliver, did you long rest?
Oh,
We
I did
sure did.
Oh.
I needed put health back up.
Oh, Jared's back.
Bam.
Hello,
I'm
hello
back.
back.
Go. I put my spells back up that I used.
Nice.
I'm ready to go when you are.
Well, that's nice because I'm ready sometime, eventually, probably. Nah, let's go.
Alright.
At about midday of the next day, you guys are crossing a somewhat dilapidated bridge across this little brook. It is just creating lapping water at the sides amidst the various stones and otherwise tranquil environment. You're just beginning to cross the bridge when you hear a woman's voice cry out saying, excuse me, who's there? I need
I-
help.
Look towards the source of the voice.
Okay. Yeah, you look over the edge of the bridge, and in the reasonably shallow water, you can see the woman is up to her knees in the water, looking a bit distressed.
I shoot her. No.
Problem solved.
Are you stuck?
No, I lost control of the cart, and I'm just trying to find my goods.
Oh,
Bill, you can swim.
I can swim quite well.
That is sort of your niche.
Philip kind of shrugs and he walks off the bridge and down the bank if possible. If not, if it isn't a
Just
fucking like
walked off
straight
the
drop.
bridge.
All right, and he
Oh.
just kind of
I'll search
Stick-
from the bank as well because I have the good eyes.
he just sticks his whole face into the water and just looks around. Is it like small little bits here and there, or is it like little big things?
Benedikt, give me a perception roll, please.
Can do. As soon as I find it, there we go. Woohoo! 12.
I'll give him a +5 with my flash of genius.
Okay.
You're just like, look harder. Oh, you're right. That's right.
Yeah.
You're beginning to have a look in the river when you think you just catch a glimpse of something, and when Yusheil says, "Up in the rocks," you can see that in the changing terrain around the brooks that there are shapes moving.
Ooh.
Oh,
Can I do an
And
insight check on this woman?
sure. Just a
Alright.
moment, please.
Oh no.
Ooh. Am I rolling it? Oh,
no.
it's the.
Oh boy,
no,
oh
it's not.
jeez.
Oh boy.
Boss,
So-
we're in danger.
Yeah, do it.
oh.
Alright.
I lost water breathing.
Oh, 22. Huzzah.
22. Yes, he'd be about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see that like she's not focused on what Philip's doing at all. She's looking around at the rocks, not worried. She seems to be like watching him get into position.
Hmm.
And yeah, you see these shapes come into clearer view, and they're a group of men in gang attire.
Oh, okay.
Oh, come now, guys. You're really gonna try and rob us?
Wait, robbery? Did you say
Yeah.
rob us?
Yeah, look at these guys. They're little jokers.
Yeah.
It's quite funny,
This
actually.
This one here, who's like covered in gold jewelry, various and bangles, quite dirty despite that. Looks he looks at you. Am I still audible?
Yeah,
Not
yeah, it's
really,
cutting
but
out a bit.
yeah.
Okay. Am I back now?
Mm-hmm.
Seems
Seems to be.
okay.
Okay. I don't know why that happened. Okay. But yeah, he looks at you through a tangled mess of hair and says, "Sorry, that's the way it is out here. Now stand and deliver."
Fuck off.
Actually, we're robbing you now.
I implore you to walk away.
So, if you don't mind taking off all that jewelry, I will be donating it to a charity of my choosing.
Yeah, you don't know who you're dealing
Wait,
with.
that's a good cause, actually.
I'm gonna pull the blunderbuss off my back. Do that on him and say, "I'd back down if I were you, mate."
Oh.
Ooh.
Lest you walk out of here in less pieces than you came in.
Maybe more pieces?
You know what I meant. Lest you walk out of here in more pieces than you walked in. Yeah.
Very good. Okay, yeah, give me an advantage intimidation roll.
Damn it.
Hmm.
You know what?
Alright,
in
it's not
keep in mind-
decisive.
I was gonna
keep
say,
in-
could I use a flash of genius to help with that as a reaction?
If you describe how, then sure.
The flash of genius being a magical effect, like almost corrects how he says it. Almost could that be how it does? Like he almost spits it, like says the word slightly wrong, but like almost like catches himself. Like wait, no,
Like
this
my
would be
voice
better.
starts wavering, but it like kind of comes back.
Yeah. That help?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Correct his stance.
Hmm.
I start
His
saying
posture.
in less pieces, but I correct it to more pieces.
Yeah.
Ah.
His
More
posture
pieces.
is also. He hears Yusheil's voice in the back of his head saying, "Stand up straight. Your posture's terrible for intimidation."
I turn around and shoot Yusheil.
Yeah, Oliver turns towards this band. He's like, "You approached us with a broken life, but we're gonna fix it one good deed at a time."
Oh no.
um.
You lads are really not good judges of character.
Okay. Yeah, he sees this strange object leveled at him. This obviously grizzled, like veteran-looking person, that aiming at him, and he does sort of take a minute to look at like each of your attire, and then he says, "Fortunately, Bicken's have already been good today, so we'll let you go."
Good lad.
Wait. Did you not hear me?
Oh
Oh, no.
god.
We're robbing you now. I say that with thaumaturgy.
keep in mind. Oh no, it would have been the
Oh,
end of
in-
my
End of your
turn
next
by now.
turn.
Yeah.
And your next turn, so this would be intimidation as well.
It's up to Chris at this point.
Oh, and I would have drawn my sword and my eyes would have lit up as I yelled at 3 times my normal volume. Just to sort of set the
I
scene.
see.
Yeah.
I was just looking at how it worked. Yeah, you can give it a shot.
Alright, so am I rolling intimidation?
Yes,
Oh no.
please.
Do I get advantage?
You do.
From cool. I'll roll it in this so I don't have to roll twice.
Oh boy.
Intimidation, my whole +1.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, 8. Let's go. Wait a minute. Inspiration. Let's spend it.
Yeah.
Fucking use it or
Do
lose
that
it,
for
guys. So that would be a normal roll.
Mhm.
Woo! 19
Hey.
boys. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do see him like visibly falter, and he says, all right. Won't give you everything, but we'll give you a big cut if you leave us alone."
Yeah.
She looks visibly deflated because he wanted to test out some new tools.
Hmm. Does it seem like that woman is like here by her own will, or like with that insight that I made before, or is it like she's been coerced by these people?
She didn't seem nervous.
Alright, she's probably done it for a while then. Hmm.
Any of the boys around that seem like they're being coerced into doing this as well.
I don't. These
I'm
guys aren't.
assuming not.
These guys aren't educated. I'll just start speaking in Elvish. Like, so guys, are we gonna let these guys go, or are we gonna do something about this? I mean, it's kind of fucked up.
In Elvish, I say, well, we needn't kill them, but I would like to, send them towards a less awful path.
Hmm.
Not this saying. As I lean over to Ollie.
No, I don't speak trees, eh?
Yeah. Fucking.
What about short people, as I say in Dwarvish?
I just ignore him and shout over to the lead guy. Just drop your stuff at your feet and walk off.
And think about what you've done.
He grabs for a few pouches on his belt, which you realize now are several coin purses, and he takes off all but two of them, just puts them on the ground. He puts down his main weapon, but he keeps a knife on his belt,
Yeah,
and yeah, he takes off his boots, which look quite fancy.
Look, his
Main weapon
fucking
of-
Timbs, holy shit.
This
No,
main
back up.
weapon of his, is it anything special or just look like a shitty ass sword?
It is just a short sword, mass produced.
You consider that valuable? Does that point towards the short sword?
It's not valuable to us, but it's valuable to him, and that's what matters.
Ah, damn, you're right.
Come on, lad, back up.
Yeah, he does so, and yeah, there are various there is various like metallic clinking and the rustling of fabric as as the others are joining in. They are just like grabbing various coins and whatever valuables they have on them. They obviously just want to get out of here intact.
Yeah.
I exit the water. Soggy.
They're
Also
soggier
known
than
as
normal.
Philip.
In fact, Philip will go to the guy. He goes right up to him. Or at least, like, when we was before he backed off. And he just says, please, don't play upon the kindness of others. That's making the world worse. Why would you do that? Stop it.
Get some help.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Okay. Feel like pretty fucking hefty roll. You guys changed your ways, but I don't think anything will come of it. I'm saying it.
He looks up at you with a sneer and says, "Coming from the people who are stealing the stolen goods, eh?"
I wasn't
This is
kidding when
all
I was saying we were going to give them to charity. I actually have one in mind.
What he said.
Or more like, "I actually have one in mind."
Yeah. It's really hard to have a nice, like, casual conversation with the sound of this river.
True.
And also, I'm standing on the other side of the bridge.
Yeah. Oh, wait up. Oh, I just thought of something really smart. Alright, okay, I can talk a little bit quieter now.
Jesus.
Listen to me. People like you took everything from me. Alright?
Please.
I don't want to see it happen again.
Okay.
do you think we haven't had anything taken from us? Why do you think we're out here in the first place? You stupid?
I don't think so.
You're clearly not taking what you need. You're taking everything. Look at you. You're coated in gold. Or you were.
So you're saying if you found honest, steady work, you would not be doing this?
Yeah, that's real likely after this, isn't it? Just go away. I don't need your lectures.
No, I
I
actually
will
think you do.
Oh no.
I will remember you. I walk past him.
Yeah, and I won't remember you, pal.
The fucking lie. This is the soggiest man you've ever seen.
It would be smart to. So if you see us again, we won't be as kind.
Also, I'm pretty sure you'll remember that stain in your pants. Huzzah.
Wait, you're a cleric. Do you have command on hand?
Not
Oh
on
no.
hand.
Command.
Don't.
Shit.
Howard
No,
shit.
I don't.
Oh my
Howard
God.
shit.
The ultimate 9th level spell. Jesus.
It's one word. The ones in the book are just suggestions.
Fuck you.
What suggestion was a suggestion?
Okay, die, but yeah.
Oh, and the thing is, it happens within 6 seconds, so this is a 6-second shit. Just violent.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
What did we get from that hall?
Oh yeah.
It doesn't
Well,
matter, we're gonna go out to charity immediately.
Well, it's nice to know what we're giving.
Okay.
Otherwise, you might give too much. You might give away everything you have. You might give away
Oh,
things
no.
you don't have. Can you fucking imagine?
Are you in debt to the church?
Yeah.
By accident.
We just roll it.
Wow, yeah. There's nothing in here that says command can't make you shit your pants. Unless they just don't have shit in them right now.
That's the secret. That's the way that you like bamboozle all clerics and paladins. It's just, you know, have a nice steady bowel movement before you go into combat, and then you're fine. They can't use that against you.
You just use command and say shit, and they're just like, but I am shitless. But I am without shit.
That would be horrifying.
but I went an hour ago.
No, my whole plan.
Can you imagine like a fucking like glowing paladin saying shit, and then like this fucking steel grizzled bandit being like, I am shitless. I've already eaten.
Piss.
Holy shit! What if your command was bleed?
Jesus.
Like
harmful
just like a
directly.
black metal paladin, just like yelling bleed at people.
Oh no, it's their time of the month again.
That's
That's
harmful
hilarious.
directly though.
Yeah, that is harmful directly.
You can do command blink.
Rapidly blink. Oh no, it has to be one word.
You just hyphenate it.
Yeah.
No, all in all, they had 66 gold pieces on them.
Hell yeah.
Sure, Ollie will pocket 5 and hand the rest over.
I command you to dab.
Oh.
They just draw a knife across their throat.
Just stab themselves. Jesus.
Also, when we
You
get
want-
the Hiraith, we should
want
probably
the thing.
inform the authorities about them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we aren't on the good side of the authorities either.
We could have put it in anonymously, I guess.
Anonymous tip.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose.
That was pretty fun, though.
I hate those kinds of people, like, a lot.
Mm.
I'm sure they hate our kind of people.
I think they just hate everyone.
Yeah, that's fair.
There's a hole in their hearts.
If they even have any left. Alright, let's get a mosey on.
Yeah.
Mosey time.
Yeah.
The rest of the day goes by mostly uneventfully. You're on the wide open rolling plains that signify the approach to the capital. You can see it in the distance from like a couple days away. But yeah, you're on the home stretch.
Woo!
When night falls, you make camp once more.
I love camping.
Would do that.
I hate camping.
Hate it. Anyway.
Do you guys do anything specific during this camp?
No, I won't.
Probably all have a stogie and a sit down, but that's about it.
I contemplate fishing, but I decided to do it later.
Um.
I'm still shaking.
Just as always, like getting up for the night, he stands up with like still like a good quarter of a ciggy left. He like walks over to Philip, like chucks it to him and says, "See you tomorrow, mate."
Chucks what? Chucks what to him?
The rest of his ciggy.
I don't smoke.
He's already gone.
The hell?
No, you smoked, Phil?
What do you mean?
You got a cigarette?
You said a stogie, so a cigar, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. A
Ah,
big fucking fat one.
okay, cigar. You got a cigar?
I do have a cigar, but I don't smoke.
Why do you have it? A fucking weirdo. As I walk off to go to sleep.
It's a cigar. Ah.
I love chaos.
Chaos.
Control.
Harmless
Or did they-
chaos.
Little did they know this was the beginning of a schism.
All of us never existed.
You just
Okay.
wake up just covered in cigar burns. Like, what has happened? That's what you get, bitch.
Jesus.
I'm now just imagining it's like Philip's like, what's it, descent into like madness and like becoming the BBEG.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I really want to run a campaign where one of the PCs is secretly the BBEG.
That's hard though.
Yeah.
That's so hard to get right.
Yeah.
Like, changing sides is one thing. Like, changing sides gracefully, not having it, like, feel bad is one thing. But, like, that's, like, a whole different bowl of spaghetti.
Yeah, because you have to like have the right character with like someone you know will like be
And the
into
fact that your goals they do not align. They are opposing each other. You are opposing your fellow party members, your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of like the core like I'd say one of the only like consistent rules of D&D is that your party has to cooperate.
Yeah.
If you take that away, then yeah.
It's like a bunch of lone wolves. No one wants that. Except for the lone wolf players for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah. I don't know why they think that people think they're cool because of it.
I don't know. Like, even if you do want to play a lone wolf, just being like begrudgingly cooperative all the time is a lot like more interesting than just being like,
Yeah.
I'd go away somewhere else.
Brooding.
a circular room, I'll still find a corner.
Just sands a corner somehow, builds it.
Probably with your knife.
Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah, Filip has a stogie in hand. He looks at it like completely incredulously before putting it out in the dirt and doing a bid.
I was about to say, you hear a voice in the back of your head say, "Remember, Philip, only you can prevent forest fires."
Jesus.
Oh, awesome.
I don't know why, but in the back of my head, I've just got. Y'all don't have Christmas?
That's never leaving.
Yeah.
Great moment.
What have I done?
This is your life now.
Okay, the night passes uneventfully.
Excellent.
I just realized none of us have been keeping watch like the whole time.
No,
Yeah,
you
it's
have.
overrated.
Oh, it's been unspoken. Just
Yeah.
okay.
So here's the thing, right? If I get everyone to do their watches, nothing happens during the night. With the type of campaign that this is, and because of the distance in between everything, that adds up
Yeah.
to so much lost time. If I start asking for watches on the nights where only something happens, then I've given away that there's an encounter.
Yeah. I
So
think
the only real option is just pick a person at random who was on watch when the encounter happened.
which is surprisingly elegant
Yeah,
for how simple it is.
a simple plan. No, you reach the human capital of Hiraith, where it has been 6 months since you saw it last. Well, for some of you, anyway.
There's nothing but a crater in his wake.
There's just a dome around it.
Yeah, I was literally about to say, wait, what's with the dome?
I don't know. I don't know why we thought that.
I think the crater reminded me that was like the end plot of that movie.
Yeah, that was like their plan B.
Mm.
We're gonna turn it into the new Grand Canyon.
Up on your left, nothing.
All right, I'll be back. I'm grabbing my din. Yes, so you guys are approaching the capital city, and having been away for some time, something that you notice that's a bit different from last time is that outside of the walls, alongside the usual like stables and trade caravans and whatnot, there are several clusters of like sort of canvas covered poles, like very makeshift shelters, and around them and up against the walls and whatnot, and the grass in general are quite ragged looking. Um, just individuals of various races.
Interesting. Like what kind of numbers are we looking at? Like they stretch along the entire length of the entrance, or like a few gaggles of them?
Yeah, it's I'd say probably no more than like 50.
Jesus.
A good bit. Interesting.
They just look like refugees.
Hard to tell.
We could speak to them.
I will start walking up to them.
Speak to the poor.
Yeah.
I kid. It wasn't my accent. Bah.
Okay. Yeah, you go up to one of them, an elderly gentleman who is just like sitting on a stool, watching nothing in particular.
He's watching The Simpsons.
Hey there. What's all this about? Why is everyone outside the walls?
Hmm? Some new reform or other. Not allowed in the city no more.
Were you, what was that, out of character, what was that, area that was, like, really bad?
It was like it was primarily the eastern portions. Let me just have a look at you. It was parts of the old dock ward
That's
and the South Tome district.
Yeah, I'll go. Are you from the, old dock ward?
Yeah, that's right. You're from here.
I am, yeah. Huh. So they've just kicked you out.
More or less, yeah.
Shit.
Started cleaning it up, us included.
Huh. Oh,
What's up with
shit.
the old dock ward then? Haven't
Oh,
been here in a few years.
it was, well, for lack of a better word, infested with undead.
Oh yeah, that'll do it, eh?
Yeah.
Chris, there's nothing like racially different about this guy. He's just human, or one of the more common races.
There was all
Yeah, this
sorts.
guy's. Yeah, yeah, they are of like varying racial descriptions. Like this obviously wasn't a racially charged thing.
Okay,
It seems to be.
So we
Seems
won't
to
have
be
problems getting in.
It's a class thing.
Class thing. Okay.
Hmm. I'll, group up. Group huddle. I mean, I think we've found our charity.
Oh yeah, suppose that works, eh?
Hmm. I don't think giving them money will actually help them, though. We should probably get them supplies.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
better than not having money, but you're right. Isn't it a bit of a band-aid?
Well, yeah. Hmm. Perhaps we could even, I don't know, make room for them at the fort or something. I don't know how many workers we could accommodate, but...
Yeah, there's many people might be a bit much, eh?
Well, that's why I said it would be a good idea to think about it.
Hmm.
Our Citadel will source, what, like 100, isn't it? But I don't know how many workers we already have.
But the thing about the Citadel is that's for us and our more important workers, whereas the rest of the people will start building houses around
Yeah, I know.
farms and stuff. And plus, if it's in a big ass fucking city, then that means that there's gonna be thousands of people out here.
We were just told there was 50.
50 tents, wasn't it?
50-10.
Was it 50 tents?
No,
That's what I
50.
heard. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, never mind.
I missed
Huzzah,
it.
I was paying attention.
Ah,
I mean, we can't really just leave them out here.
at the moment we ain't got much more choice.
Oh, no,
We
I
can always
know.
come back to it.
Because if they stay out here, they're going to get kicked away from here, and then they'll be pushed into the wilderness. And that's not good. I'm assuming, like, many of these people are, like, sick and injured and stuff, right?
Wait a second. How long ago
Yeah.
did this happen?
Well, that's a good point.
It's been happening over the last, I don't know, 3-4 months. Hard to count.
Interesting. This is a long shot, I know. But do you happen to know if any one of the people here set off over by a bridge over points towards where you came from, over that way, and sort of took up fort as part of banditry?
Well, I don't know.
Oh. That's all right.
If they were planning to become bandits, they didn't say nothing.
It was probably smart of them.
Indeed.
What sort of thing you go around boasting?
Hmm. Alrighty. Um.
He coughs wetly into a handkerchief.
Ooh. Can I do a medicine check? Has he got the fucking big wet lung?
Yeah. Yeah, go for it.
That was not supposed to be an advantage, but it doesn't matter
But
anyway.
it's still 19. Yeah. He doesn't seem to have the plague, but he is sick.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'll do a little like cheeky look around. Is anyone watching me?
No. I'm not.
Jarod.
I can't speak for the rest of the NPCs, but I'm not.
Well, you kind of just did, and
No, I'm speaking
And
for Yusheil.
you're
He ain't
fucking
looking.
right.
you ain't right in the head.
Just figure that out.
No, that's cool. I'm kidding.
Oh,
I'm just messing with you. I'm just pulling your leg. Just leading you up the garden path, mate. We weren't serious.
Jesus.
No, yeah, like there's a couple of them obviously just kind of like listening politely in on the conversation. Others are milling around or just sleeping.
mm-hmm.
Pretty idle.
I mean, I doubt this will actually like cure him by any sense of the means, but like I hope it'll take the edge off. I'll do like a lesser restoration.
Oh, okay. Give me a wild roll, please.
Ooh, if I wild roll like cure everyone, that'd be great. Uh,
Or just nuke
oh,
everyone.
I don't have my character down. To go into my sheet. Fuck. I don't have a wild roll thing. There we go. I'll just do that. That's easy. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah, you begin to sort of cleanse this man's life essence as best as this caliber of spell will allow.
Mm.
And yeah, you do feel like some impurities wash away. And he does gasp once you've finished, and his breathing does seem a bit clearer.
Yeah.
He says, I don't know what you did, but I feel 10 years younger.
Well, it's not a cure, but it should make it easier to breathe for a little bit.
Well, you didn't have to do anything at all, so thank you
That's
kindly.
fine. Yeah. I'll probably be back later. Don't worry.
I feel like no one's making you.
I, you know, it's a higher power that's making me, or at least I want to, because of a higher power, I guess.
Well, I hope he blesses you and yours.
Well, I hope he blesses you. Actually, maybe not.
Jesus.
Don't worry about
He looks a little bit confused, but just sort of shakes your hand gratefully.
it. Alright. Cool. I have a mental shopping list going on. We need
that's your good
blankets
deed for the
that have
day.
been cleaned and don't have any smallpox on them. We need food, water. What were you saying, Jarod?
There's your good deed for the day.
Oh, it's barely even started.
The day is still
There's
young.
much work to do on this good deed.
Many works to be done.
It's unfortunately all of my spells are wrong for this kind of work.
But they're great for killing people.
Shh.
It's
I
great
pre-
for
I
preventing death, not so much preventing it.
I prefer releasing their spirit into the fugue plane. It's way cooler that way.
You're Kellenvor's problem now. Just
Yeah.
fucking cut them in half.
Like, hey, no, hey, I know a guy who can help you out. And they're like, oh, really? Who? And you just fucking stab them.
Oh, that's right. I
You just
I
whisper in
fucking
your ear, Calimbor.
I totally forgot that I renamed Hold Person to Rigor Mortis. I was like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Did I make that spell?
Jesus.
Yeah, it's fucking badass.
We're in the shitty.
No, not shitty.
Oh, no.
Cringe.
I like how the old part of the Dark Court is just fucking completely different font.
Yeah. Because it's old.
Fantastic.
It's like somebody's hastily nailed up another board next
Yeah.
to it. It's like, this is the old one.
It's being gentrified.
The mailman kept getting confused.
Like, unironically being gentrified.
I don't know if the map generator even realized that it had made 2 Dock Wars, but fuck if I know, man.
Mm.
In any case, yeah. It's up to you.
Still, the
Alright.
gathering's on
Where's-
tomorrow, ain't it?
Where's this place we have to go to? In the city.
Philip and Benedikt would both know. I will put down the pointer.
Fuck yes. Love me a pointer.
Yo, it's Muslock's Lumberyard.
Muslock's
Go!
Lumberyard 2, the squeakle.
Gonna sleep over and have a lumber party.
Oh.
Fuck.
Just a moment. I'm trying to find the word I'm thinking of.
Lumber party's a weird word. Like, no one says slumber outside of, like, trying to sound eloquent or some shit.
Oh, you always sound eloquent. You can't.
Okay, yeah, but most people, you know?
Jesus. The gathering's on tomorrow, ain't it? Or is it tonight? Oh, lost track of me days.
It is tomorrow.
Alright, so got a while around town. Anyone know any good places for a feed or two?
Could chill at the
When
church,
one feed
huh?
just isn't enough.
I am a hungry lad, mate.
I have
God,
no
I am a
idea where we
hungry
should
lad.
go.
No ideas off limits now.
Man, I had no idea.
Ah. Die.
we made like a very similar joke.
Oh, he just like starts walking ahead of you guys.
Where are you
God,
going?
I am not sure what you guys are on.
He just like looks over his shoulder and shrugs. May as well have a look around, you know?
Philip like kind of half looks over to him and then he just says, "Bear in mind, 3 of us are kind of wanted.
Yeah,
Me
well, just hide.
especially.
Yeah, well, just hide your faces. It can't be that difficult.
I'm a
You got-
distinct guy.
You got masks, don't you?
Oh,
Not for outside.
Masks are extremely conspicuous.
Yeah, but it can't be the weirdest thing people see in the city. Hell, look at Philip. He stands
that's the problem.
out.
How about we go to church, huh?
Oh, church is boring, mate.
Kalimdor Temple. Yeah, but it's got nice beds.
Oh,
I'm kind of
fine,
done
whatever.
walking. I want to relax until the bloody.
You can never be done walking, mate.
Yeah, I'm done walking. I'm sick and tired of it. I'll invent something one day that I mean I won't have to walk ever again.
Yeah, and then you'll get pudgy.
That's fine. But I don't have to walk. Nonetheless,
How you gonna operate that suit with being pudgy, eh? You'll just spill out over the edges. Look like a ripe old can of sardines.
hey, you underestimate my powers.
Underestimate your pudge, more like. Just continues walking.
If no one's
I just want to rest. Okay, I want to rest and then do shit tomorrow. Okay?
Yeah, whatever.
Parties tomorrow. I don't want to bloody walk around town and possibly get snatched by Xerxes' squad.
What were you
That's
saying,
just
Philly?
a possibility.
I would
Oh,
say
geez.
if no one's looking right now, I'd like to pick a nice spot, nice secluded-ish, just a little bit, and I would like to cast invisibility.
Yeah, you
Wait,
could certainly do that.
that is a wild magic roll.
It is.
I'll gamble it.
Yours is more likely than Benedikt.
I'll do the
Would
witchy thing first.
would my stuff warrant a wild magic?
No, it's only full casters.
Hey, there we go. I forgot about that. Excellent.
Is yours a 1 and 4 or a 1 and 5?
I think I wrote it down in my bio. I think.
If that's a 1 in 4 chance, you've just failed.
You filed
Cool.
might.
Tough. Oh, maybe it's under here? Nope. I'll just consult the rules.
It is a roll of 1 to 4 for a warlock, so you just missed it.
Thank fucking god. You guys see the texture on. Well, you don't. If anyone's looking, I doubt it. Texture on Philip's skin goes wavily wobbly and kind of pointy, and then he disappears, blotch by blotch, like an octopus.
Yeah, Oliver's just like walking backwards, talking to Yusheil like that. He just like says, "Oh yeah, look, buddy Philly's going ahead." Turns around, he's not there. He's just like, "Where's he gone?"
He's just snuck away. Don't worry about him.
That slimy cunt.
I'm with the group.
Jesus.
What are you?
I'm with you guys still. Just shh.
Oh yeah.
Go to the temple.
Sure, whatever. Why don't you lead the way? Preferably not Phil. We can't see him.
Okay, I guess that's me then. I gotta as we walk down the streets, I'm gonna look for wanted posters. I want to see if we're actually still wanted, like actively.
On the way, Phil's gonna look for Phil. Ollie's gonna look for yeah. Philip is going to no.
I'm gonna
Ollie's
take
gonna look
control.
Yeah, Ollie's gonna look for places where you can buy more stogies and more blunderbuss shells.
Yeah. This area is fairly notable for just having a lot of like knick-knack shops, a lot of flea markets, a lot of just like general goods places. So yeah, you can quickly round up the things that you need in here.
Sure. Um. How
Navigate the hustle bustle.
much would a pack of 10 cigars be?
I'd say there'd be a gold for a pack.
He'd
It
go
would
with
probably
like top shelf stuff as well.
top shelf.
Yeah.
Okay, then it would probably be 5 gold.
Alright.
Eye roller.
Yep. And then how much for blunderbuss shells in general?
Um.
Sorry to put you on the
Oh,
spot.
you probably can't buy the shells themselves here.
But just like the ingredients to potentially assemble them somewhere else or get someone else to.
I know where to find it.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Are you using Matt Mercer's rules for the blunderbuss?
I am using that gunslinger, yes.
So ammunition for a blunderbuss costs 5 GP, so it's 1 GP each, but I believe the rules for crafting your own is that you half the price. But if you can't craft them yourself, well, then it would be a gold per shot.
Jesus.
That's honestly kind
And
of what
the
I expected.
and the ingredients would be scarce, so
Yeah.
it would be
Would there be a chance of me?
yeah, so it'd be 1 gold each.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll get enough to make maybe like 5, and then I'll let Yusheil have a look over one of my shells. See if he can
Yeah,
make
you
them.
shall can make them.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Would I be able to get enough to make 10 then?
Yeah, sure.
Sure, so that'd be
10 gold, please.
sure.
Right.
4, sure. I'll pretty much just like get all the ingredients and stuff, and just like in a couple of bags, and I'll pretty much just like saunter on over to Yusheil. I'll be like, "You like making stuff, hey?"
Love it. Why?
Well, here's something new.
Be back promptly.
I hand over a like kind of like a small wooden box full of just like lead with like lead shot, sulfur, charcoal, all that sort of good stuff. And then I like hand over a shell and say, "Reckon you can make some of these for me?"
Explosive stuff.
You
I
know
can do
what? Sweet. Don't need them urgently, so just chip away at them whenever you want.
I
Here we go.
done.
Woo!
No, just kidding.
You
How long
need
would
like an
you
arbor
say-
press and shit.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say, how long would it take him to do it with like the appropriate equipment, which he doesn't have at the moment, so I'm not holding out on it. Right?
What's going on here?
He's back again.
Ahoy.
Good.
Alright, what else?
Okay, I gave Yusheil all the ingredients to do it, and he's gonna chip away at it when he has time slash appropriate tools for it.
Cool.
That is all the things Ollie wanted.
So, what else are you guys gonna do?
I think I will actually. Well, what time is it roughly?
Probably about 2 p.m.
Cool. Still daylight.
Sure.
Okay, I think I'll go to the temple, make myself known, and I'll
Sounds good.
bring along the people that want to stay there as well.
That's if they're offering. I wouldn't want to be a burden.
I mean, it's usually quite a lonely place. I don't know if you noticed it, not many people worship Kalimvor unless they have reason to.
Fair.
I'm sure he'll be completely fine with it. Plus, I'll leave a donation anyway.
Okay, so who's going?
Like, well, why not?
Yeah, let's go.
A little too, but I think should swing by the embassy as well. I feel like
Not a bad move.
Varmiel will want to see us. Given his letter and all.
Mm.
What about his letter? Sorry?
I said,
Oh.
he'd want to see us maybe, in person, given his letter.
Yeah, and I asked what about it?
Well, like he sent that letter along with the axolotl, basically like saying sorry for his thing, for his behavior.
His transgressions.
An axolotl.
I don't know what's it called.
I didn't even pick up on
I
that.
think you mean a coatl.
Mate, it's the same fucking thing, let's be honest.
That and Hydromenos being like, hey, check on him.
Hmm.
This is to check on Gabriel, not.
Yeah, I was
on-
about to
Oh.
say that.
Oh,
It's too many people. No, I'm kidding.
Too many NPCs. Dial it back.
You might have noticed out of character anyway, but every angel you've met so far has had the phrase, the blend, the thing. I don't know what you call it. L in their name.
Sarah tells
Yeah.
Ramiel Gabriel. Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, and you guys met fucking Ramiel and Overlord, weirdly enough.
Mm.
Even though I didn't know about that naming convention. Hmm.
Hmm.
Mm. Just be afraid when you meet Azrael. That's
Is
when
it
shit gets serious.
IEL or EIL? Because
Yeah.
Yusheil is EIL.
That's Eel, not L.
I know. It's very close.
It's an eel.
He's not quite. He's slightly different.
The same way Down syndrome people are slightly different.
Yeah.
It's IEL.
Anyway.
Moving swiftly
Okay.
onward.
Yeah, you guys make your way up north
No.
through Hiraith.
Actually, it depends on the angel.
Through the affluent areas of the of, of the human capital. One of you give me an insight check, please.
I shall do that because I am the one that's good at that.
Sure.
I
Don't
very
shut
much am.
up.
I am very much built for this. See,
To a casual and even like a reasonably seasoned observer, Hiraith seems its normal self. But just in the very background of all of that, as somebody who's quite in tune with souls and energies in general, you're picking up on a tension in the air.
Oh.
Hmm.
Not much more than that.
I'm gonna stop, and I will. I don't know, go down an alley somewhere, or just try and like hide myself from people, and sort of encourage the rest of the group to do the same. Not like
Okay.
frantically like, oh my god, hide everyone, but like, you know, just sort of like, I want to do something, guys. Come with me, kind of
Alright.
way.
Yeah, what's up here?
I'm gonna like just get out of eyeshot of like the commoners, and I'm gonna cast sending on shit. Names are hard. Wait up.
Odds are name.
On Ula, I'm going to be like, hey, I'm in town. I've noticed that there's a weird ear around. I should probably type this out actually. Wait a minute.
Yes, please. Just to lock it in.
I believe that's 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 22. There we go. So yes, I say, hey, I'm in town. I notice a strange feeling in this place. Is it safe to come to the temple? Are you safe? Voila.
Awesome. Yeah, and I will type out the reply in kind. What's the whisper function in Roll20? I don't even think I've used it before.
/W, then the person's name.
Classic.
I can whisper thrive.
It just whispers to the giant like, "Hey, how's it going being dead?"
Jesus.
Did that go to anyone?
Huh?
It didn't go to me.
Huh. I just I whispered to my torch.
Fuck's sake.
How
You're
very
anyone I
appropriate.
trust.
Close, Ryan, actually.
You are the light in my darkness.
Fuck's sake.
Okay. Alright. Maybe I was just being a bit paranoid. But I think we have more to discuss.
Oh.
Alright. Let's head there.
Yeah, you move into the relatively more peaceful temple filing district. And you come on up to the doors of the Kellenvor temple, which like the place looks a tiny bit more worn than it did last time, but no different really.
Oh, yeah.
Ahoy.
Entering.
Most of the blinds are closed, save for the frontmost ones.
Philip makes himself known out of courtesy and revisibles where he's standing. Probably behind Yusheil or something.
I'll
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Sorry, I was just checking my door. I keep hearing a creaking.
I think you're insane.
I think so too, but no need to get personal about it.
Personnel.
Damn straight.
Nothing personnel, kid.
Yeah, you push open the creaking wooden door of the church, and yeah, the place is lit sort of sparingly. It's there's something about it that's almost like an embrace, like dark yet quite familiar. The faint smell of incense long since burnt.
The one safe spot. Well, one of two, I suppose. There's no
Oh.
Saratel here, so this one's a bit safer.
Alrighty. Go and say hello. With the big old
Yeah.
fucking like predator arm shake.
Yeah, the hunched yet reasonably sturdy frame of Ula comes walking through one of the middle door frames. No, obviously not the front door, but like one of the one of the internal doors. Walks up to Ben and opens his arms for an embrace.
Oh, we're doing this one. Okay. Ah! bear hug.
It has been some time.
Yep. Yeah, we've had to lie low, as I'm sure you know.
I figured as much. And the place gets calmer when you do it.
Sorry. Yeah, we've been pulled out of our hiding. There's a strange.
Oh,
We got a strange message from the old what are they called again? So, Yusheil, help me out. Why are we here again?
Masquerade Ball.
Oh yeah, that thing. Yeah, but what are they called? The Red Barons. That's the one.
Red Baron.
We're
Society.
kind of landowners now. Landowners. So yeah, we got
strange.
pulled in.
I technically own this place, and I've never been involved in any Red Baron society. Then
Yeah.
again, I probably wouldn't go.
I was tempted, but you know these guys.
Hi.
There you go.
Would be more trouble to ignore them, probably. They sound kind of petty.
More than likely.
A connection could be helpful, potentially. I mean,
Or you can say what you want about this city. It's easy to get what you need.
yeah. I mean, unless you're those people outside the gate.
Ah, yes. Of course you would have seen them on your way in.
Hmm.
Wasn't much I could do. I tried to
Oh.
harbor a few of them, but they're taking quite the initiative to get them out.
You're just one man. But
So I have to remind myself.
I didn't mean it offensively, of course. I will try and help them out, or at least I will, and I'll make these people help me as well.
I know you will. Your heart was always too big for your own good.
Yeah, unfortunately. So, have you been alright? You haven't been harassed by the Xerxes again, have you?
Not to the same extent. They'll occasionally come knocking and ask a couple of questions, but I think they could tell I was being honest.
Okay, I'll remember that. I won't give you too much information then.
Plausible deniability.
Yeah, that's always useful. How's the treasury? Is it nicely stocked still?
I think with the kind of cash flow you've got going, we'll never spend more than we're earning.
Oh, that's good then. Alright. Alright, so I think we're probably just gonna stay the night and then we'll be off. We'll keep the place nice and tidy, don't worry.
Yes, you're more than welcome. Just make sure the lights are off.
Yep. There any help you need
I need
around
my
the place?
Let me think. Alright, I got some coffins need bringing in.
Not a problem. Ollie, you're nice and strong. You want to bring in some coffins?
Oh yeah, why not, eh?
And Yusheil, your armor will help you, surely.
No, it doesn't do that.
Oh. What's the point of it then? I just walk off and
Gets me.
start doing coffins.
As you're about to walk off, Oliver, Ula puts his hand out and
Oh, sorry, yes. It's the new guy.
There you go. He gives it a good old handshake back.
yeah, he returns it fairly and says, "Apologies, where are my manners? I'm so used to Benedikt bringing in the rebel, I hardly bother anymore."
You're all good, mate. Name's Ollie Fitzroy.
Ula Patriska.
Good to meet you, mate.
You're much of a holy man, boy.
Nah, never bother myself much with the gods, eh?
Might come in
Oh.
handy,
Who
especially
might
a
be
man
people
your
sleep
age.
on here, though. Yeah, fair enough, eh?
Can't be much younger than myself, huh?
Yeah, right old age. Check character sheet. Ripe old age of 62, you know.
Oh, older. Wouldn't have guessed.
Yeah, I keep myself pretty fit, eh?
I can tell. You're capable.
Damn right. Yeah, where are those goblins in you tending to? Kind of like cracks his knuckles.
Yes, and then we coffin dance them all in.
You need help with making food? I'm good at that.
I might need your skills for that later.
Perfect, I can do this.
Do that.
Benedikt, or what?
Yeah, of course.
He sort of leads you into like the main prayer area, and then into like it's sort of a side area, like one of the confession booths, but it is just kind of like a side office.
What's the problem?
Not a problem. Just wanted to find something out you might have missed.
What's that?
Well, I watched you grow up, boy. You weren't always the easiest pupil. But I saw something in you. And the old man did as well. And I think it was because the fire that we saw in you wasn't just the aimless fire of a young man wanting to prove himself. Someone who wanted to make a difference. Someone who wanted things to change. Even though you're what we call a man of few words, when you speak, folks listen to you.
Hmm.
What you're building here is a ship. And as it is, it's rudderless. You gotta be willing to make the hard choices when others can't. You get what I'm saying?
um, I might need to think on it to fully
Of
appreciate
course.
it. Hmm.
Every man is his own man. But we're still a flock and we need guidance. That's why men like us exist in the first place.
Hmm. So who should I be guiding? These people?
Yeah, of course. You should start with those closest to you.
Hmm.
Figure out what makes them work. What they respond to. The kinds of choices that they agree with. And then before long, you'll be fostering an entire community.
Hmm. It's a bit of headway with that already. Without giving too many details, we've essentially started our own keep.
I can't say that surprises me at all.
Hmm.
One of the most ancient adages that we have is that the pen is mightier than the sword.
Hmm.
And if you play words correctly, the men under you need never swear fealty. It's simply there, unspoken. The kind of force it takes for men to give their lives for you. To lay down what they might have otherwise believed. Because you asked them to. It's a powerful thing. And I guess part of why I'm saying that is because Well, I could never be that. For us. We never had another leader. That's while away in this church until my time with Kelton comes.
Hmm. Well, I hope it doesn't come any sooner than it needs to. And
It'll come when it comes, boy.
Of course. I'll give him like a pat on the shoulder with that.
You're a good man, Benedikt.
I try to be.
That's all anyone ever asks of you.
Well, I think Ollie is struggling with those coffins.
Hey,
Well, they're not that heavy. They're still empty.
They won't be for long, I'm afraid. I'll give
No,
him
that's why we got them brought in, unfortunately.
Yeah. I'll give him a big old handshake and then go and help Ollie. Like a sort
Don't
of,
get no splinters.
handshake hug thing.
Yeah.
I'll try not to.
Alright, what were the others doing during that?
I was just
Wasting
chilling.
coffins.
Probably bickering with Yusheil over something stupid.
Yeah, probably.
Right, Ollie, give me a strength roll.
I need to pee. Be right back.
Okay. Yeah, no problem at all. Yeah, you lift them up one at a time, up the back steps. You turn them around so that they fit in the door. And yeah, you've got 3 out of the 4 of them, and by the time Benedikt reemerges.
Excellent.
Sorry about that. Oh, you're almost
No, you're all
finished.
good, mate. Yeah. You sound surprised.
I mean, I didn't mean to leave you by yourself. But here. And I'll help him carry the last one.
Here we go.
Ooh. So, now what are we gonna do? I
That's a
did
good question.
have an idea. Kind of wacky.
Yeah, what's that then?
Oh, like having a big old cookout with all the homeless people. Seems like fun. I imagine it'll be a funner party than this one that we're going to tomorrow. So many stories they could tell us.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I'll see
So
what
the
the other...
others.
Yeah, see what they think. Hey,
I
you guys.
return. What?
So I had an idea. You know, seeing as, like, you know, we got a whole day of this just sitting around doing not much
Yes.
until tomorrow night.
Yeah.
You know, those people outside, you know, they're probably really hungry. Why don't we, I don't know, throw like a big old cookout with that money that we got? Treat them all.
That's why you need my help.
Oh, that's what I was thinking, yeah.
I'm down. Get me the stuff and I can whip something up.
Big old low country boy.
Yeah, I am in.
Pretty good seafood
Maybe
here, right?
You could get the fish for us.
Well, if it's for the cause, I suppose. I
Alrighty.
do sort of miss fishing.
Of course you do.
Hmm.
It was your thing. And you lost it in a really big metaphor. Alright. Well. I will give... Well, I mean, I don't actually have that money that we stole. Wait, no. Wait, who has it?
You do, I thought.
Oh, did
It's
Ollie
in
give
you.
it to me?
What did I give you?
The money, because you like took five. You
Yeah,
took 5
yeah.
gold and then gave me the rest. Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sweet as. I'll Okay, who wants to go and get the food?
I suppose I will.
Alrighty. You go and get the food. I'll hand you the money, all of it.
Oh, well, that's all the money. Okay.
We'll just give away the rest. Don't worry.
Right, so?
I'll go and grab some like supplies for them, and then we'll meet out front. How's that?
Alright.
Oh, we'll probably need a really big cooking pot.
Yeah,
pot.
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Pot.
It's just a big old barrel that we can light a fire in, right? Doing this homeless style.
No,
Intake
no.
Køvar barrel.
You know what? Leave the cooking stuff to me.
Alright.
Oh no.
Get
He's
the
just gonna buy
ingredients.
like a
Get
whole bunch
the.
of woks.
Basically, yeah.
Oh,
Yusheil's
no.
gonna go out and buy a bunch of woks.
For that wok hay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go get some blankets and some like coats and stuff.
Surely it'd be cheaper to just buy like an empty whale barrel.
What? Whale oil barrel. They would be made out of
Closest
wood though,
one
wouldn't they?
A lot of them are made out of like cast iron or whatever, but they're very heavy and very big.
Cast iron? That would be ridiculously heavy.
Yeah.
That'd be ungodly heavy.
I might even say too heavy.
No, they would have been wooden, I'm sure.
What say you, Chris?
Just make a hangi.
Takes like 6 hours, man.
6 well-spent hours.
That's true.
I've only ever had a bad hungy, so I genuinely.
I've never had one.
How can that be a bad hungy?
It was like actually burnt.
How do you burn a hungy?
I don't know. It just it tasted like really like smoky. Like you know when
Keegan,
you
where there's fire, there is burning.
have you ever
Don't
like
worry about
have
it.
you ever like burnt a pot dry and that like smoke flavor like propagates throughout all of the food?
Yes.
All of the hungy tasted like that. It was awful.
How? That's
I don't know.
Fricked.
Good ball.
But yeah, ever since that, I've never been a fan.
Sworn against the hungry.
Is that a whale oil pot?
Yeah.
That's for like rendering it,
Okay.
I think.
How much RAM do you need to render it?
You know, like couple of megabytes. You know, whale
At
oil
least
happened
3.
a long time ago.
Man, imagine the concept of a megabyte back in like the 1700s. Whack.
But what was the storage space of a floppy disk?
I was like, I'm pretty sure it was less than a megabyte.
1.44 megabytes.
So,
Wow.
Oh,
Man.
the
And that was like
3-inch
the upper
fide
end.
had a cap. Sorry, a 3.5-inch one had a capacity of 800 kilobytes.
Jesus.
Incredible.
High density floppy disks had 1.44 megabytes. That's crazy.
Alright, I'll be back in a minute and you go toilet.
Oh,
Jarod.
dude, the first
It is montage time.
a portable CS computer in 1987 contained a floppy disk drive and a 20 megabyte 3.5-inch hard drive. Whoa!
am I being sold something right now?
What, do you not want a 20 megabyte hard drive, dude? That's a lot. You could fit like 3 MP3s on that.
Dude. I mean, for like 20 meg, even for a lot of them. If they YouTube to MP3, you're fucking set. You fit a whole playlist on there.
Really?
Yeah, they're pretty small.
They are?
It's fucking.
I thought they were way bigger
think,
than that.
I think they're pretty small.
Do I have any
Doesn't feel like
MP3s?
thing. I wonder if...
Oh yeah, they're not that big. Okay.
They can be big if you're autistic in an audio
Okay.
file.
That being said, I have a 9-second long,
the same
9-second
thing.
long one. It's like 234 kilobytes.
Okay. That's pretty, that's a bad example.
Yeah, probably.
Can I fit... Nope.
Do I actually have any, like, fucking songs downloaded?
You could almost fit Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup on there. You can fit NetHack. Surprisingly. Oh, how big is this? You can fit a Game Boy Advance emulator along with Pokemon Fire Red with room to spare. You can fit every good memory of League of Legends I've ever had.
Nice.
Ah, that's
Whatever
like,
the
wait a
fuck
minute,
that
that's
means.
none.
Yeah! I almost had one, but it was stolen from me.
You just hate it when memories get stolen. It's the worst.
I have
Well,
I have a
did,
couple of pentakills that I didn't deserve because I was playing Master Yi.
I had a Quadra almost Penta as Heimerdinger, and it was stolen from me.
I had a fucking I had a pentakill as a Mumu stolen from me.
That's
Full
depressing. What
tank,
the
full
fuck?
tank of Mumu. And I almost got a penta. I was really mad.
That will never happen
Oh.
ever again.
Oh
He's
no,
back.
never.
Is he? No, he's not. Okay.
No, he's just fucking left. What's
What a
our
horrible
cutoff? Are
game.
we still cutting off at 9:30?
Yes.
Cool as. I am saddened because I believe cure disease, like the ability to cure disease, isn't unlocked until level 5 spells.
You're not a paladin. You can't just fucking lay on hands like 1% of your hit point pool.
It's never sat right with me how paladins can do that.
They can
Yeah.
do it from like at level 1
Yeah.
because you
It
get
should
5 hit points in your lay on hands pool at level 1.
it should have some limitation, like 5 hit points once per day, or like cost more hit points than fucking 5.
Yeah, maybe
It's
if
a
you
big deal.
expended all of your pull, then you could cure a disease.
But
I mean,
that's
it is a
weird
cool
progression where
niche
it
of
hurts.
paladin. I'm sure it comes from like the fact that like, well, I mean, at least like when they were first like introduced, they basically had to be lawful good. There was no other option.
Mhm.
Whereas clerics, I think even back then, they could still be like kind of evil. And usually, like, all of the best necromancers end up being clerics for some fucking reason.
Well, look who's
Well,
smelly.
well, well.
Hello.
Alright. Let's all do the thing. I'm buying food.
I'm
Duh.
buying blankets and shit.
Yeah, there's a montage of everyone getting the party celebration together with with Filip doing a bit of fishing, but you're obviously not going to feed that many people just by fishing
Yeah.
on your own. So you buy the rest from the market.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
buy
you'll
fish
get
and
alien
Get some
cooking
meat as
various
well. Surf and
bulk
turf.
foods. Some fucking
Yeah.
mutton.
Fuck yeah.
mutton, more like
Benedikt gets
mutton.
like some party streamers and some hats.
Some
Yeah,
crate paper.
everyone feel happy now.
Yeah.
Do
That
it, I
would be
command you.
that would be so uncharacteristic.
Would. I mean, if we want hats, then we'll just get Filip to try and fish one up.
Hey everybody, it's Christmas. And they're like, what the fuck?
Get out of my lounge.
You just invent our own like meaning of Christmas.
just.
It's the day that Philip fished up a fish. Wearing a hat.
Yeah.
It's pretty accurate. That guy looks like a mix of Jake Gyllenhaal and Zach Galifianakis.
Oh god. Cannot be
Those fucking
unseen now.
names.
How can one person be so frowny? He looks photoshopped. That's fucked.
Oh my god, now you mention it, yeah. What the fuck? Like most of it's fine, but then it's just the lips.
Yeah, the mouth just looks balked.
I imagine I would have left all of my like shit at the temple, apart from the stuff that I needed. Just
You'd hope so.
For
You'd be smelling
context.
out the streets otherwise.
true.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't be wearing my armor in town. I feel like that would be a bit I especially because I think like all the wanted posters I was still wearing my helmet, right? Oh no, they do. They have a photo of us. Never mind. I'm
Yeah,
silly.
you had to take it
Yeah.
off because you're in the
Yeah.
prison.
No, I wore it throughout the entire prison sentence. What are you talking about? I kid. All right, blankets. I'm going to carry as many blankets as I can reasonably carry, which unfortunately is not that many.
Yeah.
Fucking weak ass bitch.
Well, I mean, like, in terms of my carry capacity, I could carry, like, a lot. Realistically, though.
Hmm.
You only have 2 hands.
I will go get the cooking utensils.
But Yusheil, you have cooking utensils.
That is true, I do have cooking utensils.
You
That
import
include pots
cookery.
and pans.
Yeah, you get some extra ones.
And
You
also,
get,
we
get
make
yourself
a
a
big ass fucking fire.
nice skillet.
Some of the non-stick one.
These
The
new
new
fancy
magical
non-stick
technology.
ones. Yeah, the new and improved technology of just burning fat in a pan so it becomes non-stick.
Exactly.
The Stone Dine frying range.
It's
Yeah,
called
no, you will get-
polymerization.
Yeah. You'll get your supplies together. Filip, I would say that the food would cost about 30 gold.
Okay, yep. I like to
Yeah.
imagine like it starts like really cheap, but Philip's just like trying to burn the money because he has so fucking much. So he starts buying like nice lamb and shit by the end of it.
Yeah. He's like, can you throw in some croutons? And they're like, oh, we don't have any croutons. And you're like, can you get some? Like, little something for me.
Y'all's got lobster.
I get back to the party like I tried shredding it,
Just got a
burning
fucking
it,
wheelbarrow.
burying it, but I still have to give it all away.
For you, shield the extra utensils and whatnot would probably be like 5 gold.
Unacceptable? Not have enough money for that.
I'll
Eh,
as to aid in my convenience of carrying all these things, I will grab a big sack and I'll just start stuffing it. Alright.
Oh no.
Let's just start
You
stuffing
Santa.
stuffing a bunch of blankets into a big old sack.
stuff a bunch of blankets into another bigger blanket.
True. Now that's just crazy enough to work. But yeah, I think like 10 blankets would probably be a reasonable thing.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
I'll grab some like, fuck, I don't know. Wait a minute. This is just crazy enough to not work. Oh, there we go.
It will not work.
Can't.
Never mind.
No, 10 blankets is 5 gold.
Yeah.
Plus, if you want other knickknacks as well.
I don't know what
Some
poor
new-
people need. No, I'm kidding.
I've never wanted for anything. Clothes.
So that completely like banned from the city, yeah.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Pushed outside.
Yeah, I feel I'll get some shoes, like of varying sizes, as many as I can carry. What would be reasonable?
Yeah. Shoes are kind of it's a space thing rather than a weight thing.
Yeah, that was the problem with the blankets as well.
Yeah. I mean, blankets you can fold up real tight, but with shoes, if you bend them, they fucking break.
True.
I'd say probably like 5 pairs.
Alright, yeah. 5 pairs to like the most in need of shoes.
Yeah.
And then I'll just,
Like if
I
their
don't know,
feet are bleeding, they can put some shoes on.
I'm
probably
sorry,
give out
lads.
give out some cash after that, I think.
They only had Yeezys.
Yeah.
I want my Tims, man.
Just like, no, it's fine. We can't expect any more.
Okay, so
You've already done so much for us.
unfortunately clothes are just a part of like shoes are just a part of clothing.
Yeah.
So it would probably just be like, I don't know, what, like a silver or something each? That sound reasonable? Actually, shoes are probably the most expensive part.
Yeah, that'd
It's
probably be
like
half.
2.5 silver, which is like
2 silver, 5 copper.
That's a ripoff.
hey man, good shoes have always been expensive.
Get a single pair of shoes for the entire camp.
They can share. Fuck. Yeah. So that's like 6.5 gold. No. Wait. Yes. 6.5 gold. For everything. That's gonna break the bank.
No. Not again.
We're getting down to the wire.
Oh
Need to watch
no.
spending habits, I'm afraid.
What am I going to do?
What have I done?
What have I done?
What have you done?
Alright. I'm good.
Yeah, so you got all your stuff together?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 Gonna have a good old cookout.
Alright. Yeah, so you all meet up and you all start to you all start to bring the equipment out and set it up. And at first, there is confusion. Like, what are these fucking yuppies doing here? Why are they all up in our grill? But after a little bit, like a couple of them are catching on, and a few of the more able-bodied ones actually start joining in and like helping to set everything up.
Oh, sweet.
Bef- Before long, the fires are lit, and the smell of cooking food is in the air.
Hell yeah.
I want to make the most amazing meal these people have ever had in their lives.
Good
You
luck.
gotta have a good meal.
I just can't
Uh,
get the idea of a low country boil out of my head.
Give me 3 cooking rolls. So just
Oh.
proficient d20s.
Oh wait, am
Would that
am
not
I a good cleric? I'm not a good
proficiency
cleric. Never mind.
D20s?
Luck.
What's that?
Wait, what skill roll is that? Because I'll fucking I'll give you
It's not a skill roll.
you're
It's a
right.
proficient d20.
Ah, you're right. You're right.
Because of my tools proficiency, I get double proficiency.
Yes.
Cool. So.
Tools, expertise, even.
And I'm gonna add Flash of Genius on all of these to make these even more amazing, since I don't plan on using it. I guess I'll add that the +5 into the next one as well.
Oh, unfortunately, to survive the next encounter, you'll need to use all of your flash of geniuses.
Oh
Ah, damn.
no.
There we go.
You just
so
don't,
that should
like-
be a 17, a 14, and a 24.
You don't have that much luck with cooking, do you?
No,
Like,
I
obvious,
don't.
Flash of Genius obviously saved your ass there, but still.
Yeah. So 17, 14, 24.
Yeah, and it's a lovely, heartwarming affair throughout the whole thing. There's gratitude, there is cheering, happy tears. Music starts, just from like the people that know how to play and have old guitars and stuff.
Yeah.
Mostly singing, some clapping and stomping. We will rock you.
Fuck
Oh
yeah.
no.
Good shit.
This is nice.
Nice.
Yeah, the fires
Yeah.
continue to burn as the sun goes down, and creating a glow around everything. And
Imagine
even if
Philip.
it's just for a night, the unfortunates of Hiraith, they remember that there's still some good things in this world.
Excellent.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful. Imagine Philip's just like stirring a pot of food, like yelling over to Yusheil. When do I stop?
When I tell you to.
Alright.
What's your alignment, Benedikt?
I haven't really thought about it.
Ryan moment.
I think it was like neutral good. Like if I had to
Yeah.
place it somewhere. Because I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
it
alright.
feels wrong to be lawful good. Because I mean, we're literally living outside the law.
Yeah. Interesting side fact about the term outlaw. It didn't just mean that like it was somebody who had broken the law. If you were deemed an outlaw, that meant that you were outside the law, and
Oh,
therefore,
that's right. You could be killed on sight without any consequences.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like whatever happened to you, nobody would be punished for it. There were no laws applicable to you anymore.
That's crazy.
At that point, you kind of have to commit to it, you know.
Well, that was why a lot of outlaws committed to it.
Yeah.
Ed Kelly.
A similar thing with piracy, I believe. They like the only way they could stop pirates is by literally like pardoning them, because if they couldn't like stop pirating, lest they be
Yeah.
prosecuted for it. Until
Yeah,
like
that's what they did. They pardoned a
eventually they
bunch of-
just like they're like, okay, this piracy's gotten so bad, we just need to like forgive them and let them come back into society. Otherwise, it's gonna keep happening.
Yeah, exactly.
fuck you though. Imagine like chopping off a woman's hand for her rings and then going back to work at a fucking like mill or some shit.
What a wholesome D&D moment.
Yeah.
Indeed. Indeed.
Very nice all around.
Hmm.
Little stagger, but didn't kill his bandits.
You got a problem with that?
No. No, it was a good thing.
Yeah.
Oh
Can't
yeah,
wait
we
to
still
tell them
need
what
to
we do
tip
with their
off the
money.
authorities.
Oh yeah, we need to be fucking narcs.
I mean, we could just like nail like a poster to the tree or something. Like, oh, we had like a mean feed with your money, by the way.
Bloody hell.
There's a fucking selfie with the boy in front of all the food and a bunch of fucking
I wish
homeless
photography was a
people.
thing.
I guess to round all this off, the next morning you all wake up. Are you going to go to the Crimson Oak right away?
They didn't list
Yeah.
the time, did they?
I never listed a time.
Yeah.
True.
Might as well.
It does
We'll
Yes,
get
so-
ready first, naturally, but yeah, after, as soon as we like showered, shaved.
Yeah. You all get dressed in your nice formal wear.
Yeah, shower and shave, that's right. And also just generally trying to smell nice.
You all walk
Ah,
side
yes.
by side, taking up the whole road.
All of
Arm
these
in arm.
inventions, Yusheil, and you still haven't figured out the wonders of soap.
Oh no, it's more the fact like cologne and shit like that. Like shish, soap
Yeah, I
will make
know.
you not smell bad. But you want to smell good.
Philip's hair is like
Impress
neatly
the
combed behind his
ladies.
ears. For the first fucking time.
Dude.
What?
I feel like you need to get checked up on something. Like you're just continuously dripping. That's kind of weird, right?
Well, I mean, it's not like a medical thing. It's like a.
But where does all this water come from? It could be a medical thing. What if you're dehydrated and all this dripping is making you like become even more dehydrated?
Because it's
And
seawater.
that's the end of the session.
If anything, Yusheil, if anything, he's very hydrated.
Yeah, but no, it's weird.
All right,
It's
I'm
unusual.
turning off the Yusheil. That
Fine.
what?
Yeah.
I'm turning off the